Hello, welcome on in to my channel. My name is JStation64, and today we will be playing, perhaps for the last time, some No Man's Sky, as we are looking to finish Sporky's journey to the center of the universe. Last week, a bit earlier than expected in terms of how long I thought was left in this game, we finished the main storyline, and it was buku bonkers. It was a ride. It was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. Nowhere near as what I was expecting to happen from the game. So that was quite exciting. That was good. And the last thing that I had to do, the last thing that I wanted to do with Sporky was head to the center of the universe, and it is actually the task that the game has set me as well. So it's kind of like come together quite nicely, which is really good. We began our journey to the center of the universe, and it's a long way. Did you? I mean, I don't know if anybody knows. I don't know if it's a common fact that people know about, but the center of the universe is a long way away. Um, I was able to take shortcuts by using black holes, which jump you 6,000 light years at a time, I think. But the center of the universe was some 650,000 light years away. So I think we managed to make about 100,000 light years in the second half of the stream, which is me just jumping, repairing my ship, jumping, because every time you go through a black hole, you get damage. Every time you do regular warps, you run out of fuel. It's a whole thing. As if you just come from another video, you'll know. But instead, we have what I did off stream. I continued jumping for quite a while, and I've got within about 10,000 light years of the center of the universe, which is where we're going to pick up with Sporky now. Oh, and also I should note as well, this is part of my stream anniversary. It's my 1 year anniversary of streaming. No Man's Sky was the first game that I streamed properly on a regular schedule 1 year ago. So I'm excited to be getting back into that and yeah, to round it off after a year of playing this game. So without further ado, let us jump over to No Man's Sky. Here we go, righty. Let's have a look. Not getting any audio through. Should I switch it? Am I not in the game? I've been doing this for a year. You'd think I'd know. Any audio coming through? I'm not getting any audio coming through. Why aren't I getting audio coming through? That's strange. Let me check something. Maybe it's my game capture, because I have... Doopy-doopy-doopy-doop. Give that another go. Any luck there? No? What's going on with sound settings? Yep, still got audio coming through, just not coming through from the game. Well, we'll run the game, and we'll see where we're at, and if we need to restart, we'll do a little restart, but let's find out for now. Yeah, I should definitely be able to hear noises now. It's just really quiet. What's my headphones doing? Yeah, everything's plugged in, I think. Make sure everything's plugged in properly. Yeah, so that's annoying. I wonder what's causing that. Interesting. Game capture. I think I'm coming through fine, which is good. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I just can't hear the game. Maybe go back to the settings. No, I don't want to do that. I want to go to settings. Oh, well, we've quit the game. There we go. Let's try that again. I thought maybe if I go with the settings, I might be able to see if the audio is actually going through to where I want it to come from. Oh, I can hear this now. And can you hear this now? So I mentioned a few moments ago that I did a big chunk of this off stream. I just was traveling and traveling and traveling. And during that, I was watching something. So I turned off the sound effects, and I turned off the music, and I turned off the volume. So that's why we can't hear anything. The game is fine. It's hooked up fine. There's just no sound getting made because I turned all the sound effects off. Ugh. Ugh. So yes, here we have this my 95-hour playthrough of No Man's Sky, which is, I mean, when you go out there and you look at the No Man's Sky world, the people who are out there playing it, that's not that long. That's really not that long. There are a lot of people who've been playing No Man's Sky for hundreds and thousands of hours, putting the hours in. I really enjoyed playing it. going through all of the misadventures with Sporky, inventing Sporky, creation of Sporky. But yeah, so I can see why people, if people be playing it from the start, they put thousands of hours in. I think my No Man's Sky gameplay is longer than that because I've done a few of the expeditions. I've done the first 3 or 4 expeditions. I missed the Outlaw one because I was too busy, and the Leviathan one's currently active, which I probably might do off stream at some point. It'd be a bit weird to come back on stream immediately after doing my finale to be like, oh, and just one more thing. Hey! Ba-da-da-da. Hey, Chiron, you have joined just in time, as I have only just about been able to get the game loaded. How's it going? Chiron Russmore. Let's give a quick shout out to Chiron Russmore. There we go. Chiron was just playing Yakuza Like a Dragon over on their channel, which is a very, very fun game, and it's very fun to watch Chiron play. Chiron is a quality RPG gamer player. And seeing them play the wackier end of RPGs is very, very enjoyable. So do go give them a watch. Hey Saber, how's it going? How are you doing? Right, let's get into the game. So first things first, let's get the sound going again. I spent a few minutes trying to get my sound working. Couldn't get it to feed through, and then I realised that I turned all the audio off when I was doing my travelling last time. So there we go. There it is. Mildly tipsy. Well, happy Jubilee to you, Saber. That's sober then. That's a Freudian slip. There we go. There we go. So we've built ourselves a little halfway house here, just a little stopping point on the way. Can I build a door on this? I feel like we don't feel that protected, to be honest. And we will reveal how far we have come shortly. Right. Is that in line with that? Yeah. A wall. A wall. And a wall. There we go. Oh, now it's just dark. Oh well. Right. Over to the ship. So this is not the Reflection of Death, you'll note. Go switch over into the mobile. Yes, go get yourself some tasty Mexican chicken, Chiron. No worries at all. Me and your friend went for a walk with some drinks. Oh, that sounds really, really nice. That sounds like a lovely way to spend the Jubilee, which Ragnarok reminded us in my earlier stream today, is 70 years. 70 years of being the Queen. Imagine having one job for 70 years. Even if it is being the Queen, I guess. So, we are here on this storm-racked isle along the towards the centre of the universe. So I'm going to head up and we'll see just how far we've made it towards the centre of the universe. Oh, look at that. That's pretty nice. That's going to be it. Let's get a nice little screenshot of that, shall we? Just because it's the finale doesn't mean we're not going to be stopping to get screenshots, guys. Just to let you know. I feel like I need to do some camera effects to get this working. I need to adjust the width. There we go. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. I've been doing it for 70 years and still not retired from it. I claim bullshit. Yeah, there is a part of me like, what is... It's either like, what is she waiting for? This doesn't feel like a very appropriate thing to be talking about during the Jubilee, but what is she waiting for? And/or what is she afraid will replace her? is the thing. Or is she just, she likes it? Living her best life? I am going to a new life, friend. Please buy cargo. All belongings must go. What have you got, buddy? What have you got? This is the first communication I've had with anyone in a while in the game, to be honest. I've been travelling a long way without speaking to anybody. You haven't got anything I want? I've got anything I can sell you? Any contraband that I shouldn't be having? There's an asteroid approaching real fast there. Yes, buy this. Buy it. Balav. Nah. There we go. Oh, no, that wasn't good. That wasn't good. He's waiting for Death to come and knock in, and then she doesn't have to worry about who gets... That is true, actually. Yeah, that is very true. Hello, Madcat, by the way. Sorry, welcome on in. How you doing? Did I give Madcat a shout-out? Let's have a quick look. Let's put it into park for a moment. No, you were up there. I didn't say hello. Sorry. My bad. Madcat _UK. How did you... Oh, that's just your name. That's not a shout-out. I also missed the cat bit out as well. This is what happens when you use automated shout-outs usually. You forget how to do basic functions like shoutouts. Playing Mech Warrior Mercenaries, and today you were working on some model trains, I believe. Is that right? How's that been going? So we're looking at the universe, weren't we? Here we go. So if you have a look at the galactic map, where I am in the galactic map now, I'm right. I can't indicate it because there's no. I can point at my screen, but it doesn't do anything for you guys. Oh, it did give them an automated shout out. Well, you get a bonus one, Madcat. There you go. Sorry, I was still flustered from trying to work out why the sound wasn't working at the start of my stream. Why isn't this working? But yeah, as you can see, like the glowing center is not just the center anymore. It's also me. I'm in the center, within 100,000 light years of the center of the universe. And to do so, I used a little trick. Chiron last week thankfully found for me that if your equipment, because when you go through a black hole, it damages your equipment, which means you have to stop and get the parts and get it fixed, which is expensive and time consuming, especially if you want to be jumping like 650,000 light years. It's a long, it's a lot of work. Spent the day working building a model railway, getting the board sorted and underlay done. Tomorrow aim to get the track pinned down. All goes well. Wired up. Oh, that's so cool. I only had the one Hornby railway set when I was younger, but I absolutely loved it. I used to integrate it with like toy road sets and other toy train sets to make like a network. I was doing SimCity and City Skyline stuff even as a wee child. That's really cool though. I do love seeing model railways. This is something about it that I'm like, that's very cool. But yes, so to get to the center of the universe, you can put all of your gear so that it won't get damaged in the technology section of your starship. Now the Twitch drops that I got about 7 or 8 months ago, they included this ship, the Ultimate Sleep, lol, which has a very large technology center. So I've managed to put all of my core equipment, as well as my warp drive updates, within the technology. So with the Ultimate Sleep, lol, I have been able to travel all this way without getting any damage and without spending all the time getting repaired. It's been a pretty effective use. We've got 100,000 light years to go, which is still, it's not a short amount. So let's crack on with it, shall we? I probably shouldn't be spending this time yammering when I should be warping, because I can do both at the same time. So when this game first came out, a long time ago, it might be 2015-ish. I don't know. I might be 16. Maybe I'm overestimating. Feels like it was a long time ago. I got this game and I actually really enjoyed it. I know there's a lot of hate because a lot of the trailers had showed a lot of stuff, but I didn't really watch the trailers, so I didn't really. Just the idea of a procedurally generated universe that had trillions of planets in it, I thought it was quite cool. It's worth a shot. I wouldn't go with that. And one of the goals back then, was to go to the center of the universe. And I never did it, and it was one of the few things that No Man's Sky, even without the updates, was one of those things that always niggled at me. Like, I never went to the center of the universe to see what was there. Because it's an interesting game, as we've learned. So I was pretty adamant that I would be doing it on this playthrough. So it's been something that's been on my to-do list for this game for pretty much as long as it's been out. Right, 89. So we're doing about 6,000 light years per thing. We're looking for the little purple swirls. They are where the warp, the black holes are. So it doesn't really matter if it's not necessarily directly on the route to the... Oh, is that a closer one? That's a close one. Doesn't matter if it's not necessarily directly on the route to the center of the universe. Something about the right timescale, 16, 17. Yeah, it's around that kind of area, I think. But yeah, coming back to it, I didn't expect how much they've added to it. It's been really enjoyable getting to explore the game all over again. Especially because the vanilla was I can see why people had issues with it, but it was really it was interesting until it very suddenly and abruptly really was no longer interesting. I have nothing in this game anymore. I have no stakes. And I could have gone to the universe then, I guess, but I'm glad I didn't. Because I want Sporky to find out what's there. I'm not sure if I played any RPGs this long. Maybe Red Dead. I probably played for about... Even that was probably about 6 months when I first played it. I played it a lot. Hours-wise, it was probably more. But I don't think I've played a game this long before As in, like, over the course of a year, playing the same character, mostly, on the same story. Hey, Retro Ted! Welcome on in. How's it going? Retro Ted started playing Red Dead Revolver, which is a very cool, if showing its age in some sequences. Action shooter, would you call it, Retro Ted? Welcome on in, by the way. I hope you're doing well on this fine Jubilee and have recovered from your Zootopia experience. Cheese Fest. It is a cheese fest. That is true. Welcome back, Chiron. So yes, very glad to be celebrating the finale of No Man's Sky after a year of travel, or a year of playing it, sorry. As we are the furthest we have ever been from good old Sonic system a long time ago. It's been good to watch some Red Dead Revolver. I've enjoyed it a lot. Anybody who's not gone and joined Retro Ted, go check out their channel. If you want some excellent cheesy Tarantino style spaghetti western gunslinging action. I think the open world nature of the game is, and the fact that they've really kept they really have kept at it. They've done like Hello Games, as berated as they were back in the day when it first came out. They've really stuck to their guns, and the amount of stuff that's in here now. I mean, there's a roguelite element to this now. Like, that's crazy. As if they've added that in. Is there anything in this direction? Yeah, there's one over here. So what we're doing is, every time we jump, we're getting 6,000 light years closer to the centre of the universe. As you can tell by the little clock in the left-hand corner, there's 75,000 light years left. So this orange line takes us to the centre if we're warping normally. But we're heading towards these black holes, which is jumping us 6,000 light years ago. It's about 6 times faster than doing it normally. I think it's about 1,000 per jump, and then you've got to reload your ship and stuff, refuel your ship, I should say. But yeah, when I started this a year ago, I did not expect to be where I am now. So it's very, very nice. A very different setup that I had as well. It was real basic. I should have dug out my original OBS layout, because that would have been quite funny to put my original one on. Put on my literally broken headphones. If you watch my first few streams, I had for the very longest time a pair of Bose headphones that I liked. I think they were inherited from Ghost of Sunny, white and blue, and they broke, and they were hurting my head when I wore them because the arch broke, the arch bit here. And it wasn't until I watched one of my streams back that I realised the arch did like, put my head down a bit. It did like this, and then hit my head. And then it was like a McDonald's thing. You'd actually go see it on some of the earliest, like from my first streams over on the YouTube channel. Is me wearing just the worst looking pair of headphones you've ever seen. 68,000 light years. We're getting there. We're getting there. Right, so let's head over to this one. Iris Noda. So now we're getting near the center. We're probably going to find the more populated worlds as well, which is quite cool. Also, like, what point does the money run out? Because it's like they've not. Oh, because they've not got microtransactions. That's true, actually. Yeah, the people are still buying the game though, because I think they must be getting enough new interest from each update that it's covering itself, if that makes sense. So I guess when that wheedles down to nothing. But I feel like they're at the point now where if they did leave it now, I feel like they could leave it in a place that was okay. You know, we've done a good game. We've made a good game. It's done. The mech suits, the submarines, the base building, the civilization training. Like, Sporky's so far away from Jaystown now. Jaystown 2 is New Jaystown, sorry, that was it. Is a universe away from Sporky now. So I'm still getting I don't know if it's my first contact or the game's first contact. Let's have a quick look at our system information. Discoveries, that's what we're looking for. Yeah, so these are still new systems being discovered, even though we're this close to the centre of the universe, which is unusual. I thought we would have been getting into some more populated systems. But I suppose we've still got 60 light years to go. 60,000 light years, I should say, sorry. Let's take a shortcut to this one. Retro, are you thinking about playing the sequel to Red Dead Revolver and playing the original Red Dead Redemption? That was a bit of a tone shift as well in Red Dead Redemption from Red Dead Revolver, it looks like. Because whilst there's a lot of like spaghetti western tropes in the latter two Red Dead games, they're a bit grittier, I think, than the one you're playing. It does feel a bit more, not cartoonish in a bad way, but cartoonish in like it's a caricature of those of that genre, which is really fun. Not too high on the list. Yeah, that's fair enough. That makes sense. I've got a friend who wants me to play it a lot, and they have actually asked me to play that as they asked me to play it following Red Dead Redemption 2. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I can go to another Red Dead Redemption because I wanted to get my Nintendo games on the go. But I might do it. I've got the game, I've got an Xbox 360, and I've got a capture card that plugs in HDMI, so I could play it, the original Red Dead, for the first time playing through the story. Which would be interesting. It's technically a sequel to Red Dead Redemption 2, in a weird chronological situation. How are we doing? It's 53 light years, 53,000 light years. Keep on pushing, Sporky, you can do it. He's gonna have a numb bum when he gets to the center of the universe. He's got zero comfort zones in his space chair. I do quite like the Sleep Lol. I think it's a pretty decent looking ship. It's not the worst. We get a photo like just as we're about to go in. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, can we do like a weird thing where we like maximum? Oh no, I can't. I was in the warp when I did that. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Ooh. Broke the game. There is the room of the remaster that is very vague. Yeah. I think a bully remaster is more likely, technically. Although I would be surprised if they did because of the nature of the game. Seems like it wouldn't really land that well these days. I don't know if that's something that they do prioritize. Oh, can we go that far? Can we get as far as you? I don't think so. Outside of jump range. How about you? Outside of jump range. Boo. Wait, where are we? Oh, wait. What was that one? Oh, there's one right there. There's one right there. I don't know if going backwards makes me go backwards. Oh, there's one here. It's fine. This is in a forward direction. That'll do me. To Osseo atop. Away we go. But I never played the bully games. I played a lot of the Rockstar games, but I didn't play LA Noire, which I really enjoyed watching Richard play. And I didn't play the bully games. And I haven't played Red Dead Revolver either, because I realised watching Richard play it, I was getting it confused with Gun, which had a yellow, golden yellowish cover, if I remember correctly. A picture of a gun on it, not surprisingly. Wouldn't mind reading a bully, but I think for a new bully game is more up to date stance. What was the gameplay of bully? That's something I'm never quite sure of. Was it an RPG? Ish? So a lot of the core mechanics of like the Red Dead Redemption and GTA, the core like day to day is, you know, stealing cars, robbing horses. Like it's Bully is GTA but in school. It's an action adventure, as it were. Oh, okay, okay. So I guess you could go bully people at random, I guess. Out of jump range. We'll go to you. There you are. Look at all these planets, man. Every one of these little dots has planets, and every planet has world. Every world has critters. Lovely. You weren't really that much of a bully if you didn't want to be. Oh, okay. Because I guess, yeah, thinking about the solo play of GTA and the solo play of Red Dead Redemption, it is very story focused. So I guess that makes sense that it would be just an action adventure, as you say. Oh, that's a cool ship. Look at that one. It's like a really budget, like little own brand enterprise. You could be a bully, but you're supposed to be a non-bully protagonist. Okay, that makes sense. It's like the Fable games. They had some of the best. For me, Fable 2, I think it was, and possibly Fable 3, had such good good and evil mechanics. I really enjoyed that. And they they had very limited multiplayer function, so you could. These asteroids are different. These asteroids are like shiny black asteroids. I wonder if I've just not noticed before that asteroids are different colours. Crack these open so we've got plenty of juice in. Your kid is trying to survive boarding school and had to attend classes, navigate social aspects of that. Teachers being problematic and dealing with some of that. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So it's a bit like, yeah, like the story modes of the GTA and stuff like that. It's still, you've still got a lot of this stuff to get on with. That's cool though. I like that. I like. It's not what I thought it was. I think the name always implied that you were just a bully, and obviously GTA and those other games had a reputation at the time, being when they were coming out of being, you know, like these are bad games. You shouldn't play these games if you're a kid. Hyperrail has no fuel. Wow, that's an issue. Let's refuel. We've got a few of these. I did manage to land on a planet that had. Oh, I thought it wasn't a problem. We are low on fuel. Okay, so let's call in the frigate. See what they've got on them. Summon the Star Destroyer. Hello. Right, let's go park up while the fleet comes in. Bring the fleet closer to hyperspace. Park up. Do you have any star crystals? No, storm crystals is what I'm looking for, not star crystals. Star crystals aren't a thing. No storm crystals. Okay, well. How about the Reflection of Death? You should be on here somewhere. Reflection of Death. Where's the Reflection of Death? It's concerning. I'm dubious of this. I'm going to make some just regular power thingies. Can I do that? No. I think I've tried that a few times. Oh! So I can make hypercore. Where are my storm crystals in? Ah, I've got 9 of them. There they are. Righty, let's make some storm crystals. So I need a few more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll do. And we'll make 6 more of these. So these, every hypercore completely fills your warp core, so it's a lot easier to get about with these than it is with the regular ones. Still concerned about the location of the Reflection of Death, though. I'm not a big fan of that not being there. I'll be annoyed if this has swapped itself for it. Don't know why it would have done it, but that would be very annoying. Especially at this stage in the game. After all this time. Let's recharge. And off we go to the nearest black hole. We are 30,000 light years away now, so we're well on the way there. Are you? Yes, there we go. If you don't know, if you do know, please don't say anything, but if you don't know, any guesses on what's at the center of the universe? You're wrapping up games left and right and center. I know, I really am. Like, it's a bizarre thing. Even today, the game that Chiron suggested, which me and Ghost of Sunny played this afternoon, which was really, really fun. We were here. That's completed. So that's like another game completed on. It's bizarre. That was new. You don't usually get that far inside of the black hole. That was weird. That freaked me out a little bit. Oh, okay, it was just an old jump. Okay. Wasn't just being a weird graphical thing. An unusual smelling cheese, a glass of milk, and cake. I mean, I'm up for all these options. These all sound delightful. I'm on board with these. In fact, what's weird though is cake weird smelling cheese and glass of milk. You can actually make in game in this game because there's a whole cooking section in it now. Because this game's got so big, it's ridiculous. You can literally go and have a baking session on No Man's Sky. Why would you? I think I know, but I'm not going to say thanks, Slee, but yeah, keep it under thou'st hat, and let us know if you were right when we get there. The Ayabel system, still first contact, still not populated planets, which is unusual. Off we go. I would like to swap to something like the Reflection of Death when we get near the end. No, that one. See, that one jumped out early as well. I want to try and get a picture like inside the black hole then, but it didn't work. That last one when we went properly inside it, that caught me off guard. Because the game does twist like that quite a few times in the adventure. The things that happen differently than you expect, and that's always a surprise. I'm always on edge, always waiting for that surprise. 18,000 light years. Here we go. Black hole right there. Is this further? Oh, look at this one. Going to Sabalu. Oh, outside of jump range, really? Okay, all right. Guess not then. Guess we're not doing that. Go to Nakini. Nakini? What do I know Nakini from? Oh, it's a deep cut Star Wars reference. Sorry. Never mind. Oh. Hopefully we're still out and about. My computer did a bit of a jumpy there. The Nakini system. Black hole discovered. That's what we're after. Just a few more jumps. There it is. Oh, we're through. I can't actually get any further back to the... I can't get to the... Oh, can I? Oh, this is weird. This is bizarre. This is so weird. Can I get out? No, I don't think I can get out. No, this is like this. The graphics is the surface of the black hole, I think. Oh no, maybe we can get out. Oh, that's cool. Let's see how wide we can get the camera. Sorry, I know I'm messing around with the camera stuff when we're trying to be getting to the center of the universe, but this is pretty cool. Oh yeah, look at that! Inside the mouth of the wormhole. I'm gonna get one a bit. I'm gonna get a bit closer and get one that's just like just at the edge. There we go. Save. I'm going to quickly swap over to my other chat because I think my other one is frozen. You're still live, thank you. My chat wasn't updating, so I saw something in the background update, so one of my chats is working. I'm going to switch over to that one. Oh, that was weird. There's like a storm in there. Nothing escapes the event horizon. Not even the cameraman. Not even Lakuti. Not even the camera. As close to the center of the universe as name it. Ooh, that's a good shout. I like that, Chiron. I like that a lot. We will. Oh, a discovered system. We're in a discovered system. Easy Army Life discovered this system. We are finally getting there. 2 years ago, somebody found this. 2 years ago. A year before I even began streaming. How close are we now? Let's have a little look. 11,000 light years. Less than 2 jumps. Less than 2 jumps. How far are we going on single jumps? How far is that? 1,000 at a time? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do one more warp, and then we might go to 1,000 at a time. Ooh. I'm actually quite excited to see. See what's going to be at the center. It's the end of the world as we know it. There we go, I think my chat's actually finally caught up now. My system did a little floopy-de-boop. Engage thrusters, take us through the event horizon, Sporky. The last black hole. What? What? Try that again, shall we? Unless we're as close as it can take us. Maybe it's, yeah, maybe it's as close as it can take us. Maybe we can't take any more warps. Here we go. Oh, that's bizarre. Well, I guess we're going on foot. And by foot, I mean warping, but still. Off we go. There'll be a few more jumps. Oh, I haven't got a cadmium drive. Right, screw it. We're gonna get the reflection of death. So let's go land somewhere and get our ship. Discovered by Dark. Dark. Is it light outside? It is dark. Speaking of light outside, apparently, according to the what I found out, what Good Study found out today, sorry, about the Jubilee, they're lighting the beacons, much like in good old Lord of the Rings. Across the country, they are lighting beacons to I think at 9:45 in order to celebrate the sorry, a couple of minutes time to celebrate the Jubilee. There we go. Right. Please, please be there. What happened to the reflection of death? Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. I was like, no, the finish line. I can't cross the finish line, not in the reflection of death. Can I please have all of those? And all of your tritium as well, please. I want all of their stuff, please. I'm gonna strip you for parts, my friends. You've done me well, you've gotten me a very long way. But now, I must return home. Come, Sporky. Let us go. Celebrate the monarchy we're burning shit. Yes, exactly. Rainbow drive engaged. Off we go. Now, I'm pretty sure the Reflective Death does have a cadmium drive, so we can go wherever the flip we want. Let's check. Yep. Yep, all good. All viable options. So let's go. Let's do it. To Liabaurita. Man, we are so close to the center of the universe now. I've never seen the likes. There are rumors and rumblings. Uncle Rock 73 discovered. How long ago? Does it tell me how long ago if I go to the pause menu? 4 years ago. So that would be in 2018. So 2 years after the game was released. Wait, what? What's damaged? What? Fix it. It's only... Oh, hey. Marcy's come for a visit. No, she's not bothered today. Oh, no, a little bit. No, she just wants to go to bed, I think. She's not too fussed today. When you're out in the centre of the universe, you just find out to copy the Milton Keynes. A perfect copy of Milton Keynes. The true centre of the universe. August 2016. Cool, thank you, Karen. It's just camera, look. Where are you? Quite trying to... Camera cable won't twist. There you go. Not better? Yeah, it kind of fits, right. I think that's it. Nope. That's it, there we go. Can't see because of the Marcy, so I'm using the capture screen to work out where I'm supposed to be going. to Sibonis. Oblinus, Sibonis. There we go. Not long to go now. There are rumours, I think I mentioned this before, yes, sorry, there are rumours that there are city worlds in No Man's Sky. There are cities you can go to. But I don't know how I'd go about finding them, really. Other than just hoping that they're near the centre of the universe. How far are we now? 9,600? So they're probably in the very closest sections, if there are any. But even then, because I'm not going to see it, and it's not going to look like Coruscant from space, if you know what I mean. And I would need to go exploring worlds, I guess, to try and find them. Unless it was called, like, you know, Hub 1 or something. Equalizer. That's actually quite a good name. Equalizer. 2-planet system. Very interesting. Discovered but not named, unless he named it in a very strange way. 25R7. Well, that does seem specific, doesn't it? That doesn't seem that random. Righty, here we go. Keep on pushing. Oh, that's a big jump. To Futsu Omi... I mean, that's that. Oh, Futsu Omi Fan seems like it's going to be a generated one. A rando generated. I was kind of hoping we'd get one last black hole jump to skip this last little bit, but we're almost there now. Discovered by FC Saint, sorry. A flourishing planet. So I wonder if that would be a good place to build a world, but cool. We're not here to explore worlds, we're here to find out what's at the centre of the universe. This is what No Man's Sky is very good at. It's very good at these dense clusters of planets. It's very good at getting you to, or getting me to at least, be like, oh, just go check this out really quick, or just go try this out for a change, or see what this does. And then you're gone then for an entire session. I'm not sure if the planet your mum is random planet or a planet one. Please tell me that was not one that I've flown past and didn't notice. I would be devastated. I would be devastated. I did once find a planet that was named after the rival town to my town, which is weird. Do you know how every town has like a rival town? The rival town to my town, and it was the planet. Sorry, the system was just called that, which is so it hadn't been named. I discovered it. It was just really weird that it would choose that I would encounter those random generated letters. Yeah, weird. I was like, am I definitely the person to find this? Someone else not found this? Did I find it and name it and didn't realise? Well, we're following the trail of FS Saint. I think FS Saint went to the centre of the universe. So we have a saint to follow. Following in the footsteps of a... Oh, it's getting dense here now. Look at this. Jerky that. Go to that jerky. What's the rival town to Manchester? I think we just go for civil war. Liverpool's a rival. Football, at least, anyway. Liverpool's rival with Manchester, I think, generally. Discovered by a series of X's in boxes. Must be some sort of advanced AI programming discovered this location. 3 planets. Tesla Delta. Also discovered by them. 4 years ago again. Right, just 8,000 light years away now. Man, that 6,000 light year jump ago was a big lifesaver. Man City versus Man United. It's Everton versus Liverpool and Man City versus Man United, but I think generally like Liverpool and Manchester are tend to be antagonistic towards each other, from what I know. Not something I'm going to take part in, so I'm not entirely sure. KBH 1972. Somebody who has delighted in putting, I assume, their birth date in their username. Anybody do that? Oh, we're out of fuel already. Yeah, we're doing a lot more jumping, I guess, and a lot less warping. A lot more warping, a lot less black hole jumping. Right. Keep on going. It didn't look that much closer, which is weird. You get to that one? Yeah, we'll get to that one. I made an animation in college, a little short animation. And that became my username for my email name for quite a while. Until I had to apply for university, and then you get told, obviously, that you need a real grown-up email, so I had to use my name for my email after that point. And then I switched from... I had a Hotmail account, I switched from my name at hotmail.com to Gmail back during the days when you needed an invite to get a Gmail address. Does anyone remember that? Anyone remember that? When you needed to get, like, invited to get a Gmail account. Bunepon. More powerful than a weapon. This is a Bunepon. It's like a weapon, but it comes on a bun with a small portion of chips. Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes, what did you find when you came here? What have you got for Sporky to see? Data unavailable. Why is data unavailable? Is there a... How do I please? Oh, there's no space station either. A scalding planet. Stealth check. You got a 1. Oh no! Oh no! Sorry, Saber. We all saw it. That means this has got to be a randomly generated one, right? Ixagrivaga? I remember that. You think as a computer science student getting an invite wouldn't be that difficult, but that it was rough. I even managed to miss out on my name. Oh no! I had to switch to last name, first name. That sucks. That sucks. Karen got a 10. Karen can see the end of the universe. How far away is it? 9? Not the worst, not the best, but it's up there. It's up there. Three BS decks in a row. Boo, boo. There was a part of me actually for a little while ago. Speaking of decks, I was really tempted. I don't know what it was that got me like really like tempted with the idea of it, of doing Pokemon cards booster pack pulls as a little stream. I don't know why, because I think the idea was like in my head was to see like if I invested like £30 in a bunch of booster card packs, how much could they go for on eBay, and whether or not you could do it as like not a business to make money, but like just to see what the viability of it was. I thought it'd be interesting. Not the worst, not the best described in a nutshell. Oh, I don't know about that, Mad Cat. Oh, we're close now. Less than, well, just above 5,000 light years when we get there. It is slow going, isn't it, when you're going with the regular warp, though? Even with the boosted warp drive. This is like the maxed out warp drive with crazy petrol in it. Space petrol. Discovered by Snake Eyes again. We're on the trail of Snake Eyes. Hugborg. Hugborg could be a name system. That sounds like a name system to me. Cyber Dragons. Goddamn Cyber Dragon. I've had it up to here with the Cyber Dragons, man. Right. Come on. We're so close now. What are we, an hour in? God damn it. I genuinely thought we'd get there a little bit faster. A mechanical planet. Oh, you get little robot pets on that. Oh man, Sporky has just rejected his pets so badly. Like he just fully Pokemon caught them. He's like, oh look at this one. This is cool. In a box, never to be seen again. We're less than 4,000 now. I love fighting a monster that can negate summon spells and traps by discarding a fairy monster that isn't once per turn. Wah wah. Wah wah wah. Yeah, I don't know what it was that had a rookie. Wonder if that was the Ricky Lake who famously got massively into No Man's Sky and stopped doing a chat show because she got super into it. Like, let's go. Oh, it's so bright now. Look how bright it is. Oh crap, it's there. Oh, it's right there. Oh, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? We're really close. Quickly, to the Layouche system. No, that's not the one I clicked on, you fool. I knew it was going to be a half stream. I thought like we'd get like 3 jumps away, and we'd be there, and it'd be like, wah, wah. There's a little pat on the head from the developers. Right, I'm gonna go into here. Halcyon, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna save before we go to the final couple of jumps. And when we get real close, I'm gonna look for a planet to name the Stumbled Inn, and I'll build a little building there called Stumbled Inn, so we can visit there if we ever went to a game. Restore point saved. There we go. Well, Reflection of Death, you have done me proud for a very long time. You are only a B class, but you'll always be an S class to me. Let's go. I think one of your nephews getting into the game. Yes, seen another stream of opening packs and you figured it. That was it. It wasn't really a moneymaker. It wasn't something that I was like, oh, this will be like, I could get a bunch of money out of this. It was just kind of just, I don't know. Maybe it was like a desire to gamble. Just wanted to. It's like the most low key. Oh my gosh, this is it. Look at this. It's the end of the universe. Everything and nothing all in a single spot. 5, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh! It's that. It's tiny little singularity. That's the center of the universe. Weird. Okay, we'll go to the edge and we'll see what happens then, I guess. See if we can jump to the center from there. If we can't actually get to the center, I'm going to be pretty annoyed. Maybe trying to break even for content. Yeah, exactly. Just to see what it was going to be. Yeah, basically. Engaging content can be expensive. Just if you can make it, at least break it even. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I mean, I used to love opening Pokemon cards when I was little, so maybe that's what's drawn me to it. Is I used to love doing that. Higher level G85. Wonder how many Gs they went through before they landed on G85. Unless it's a game, you know, like our friend 1978, when it was before. So, this is it. We are at the very edge of the universe, despite the fact that the entire sky is filled with stars. One side of it should just be absolutely not, like, blank. But it's not that. Let's see if we can make the final jump. I mean, this is closer, I guess, but... Okay, we'll do this one, and we'll see what you say from there, because I want to jump to the center, mate. I want to know what's in the middle of the universe. I've come a long way for this. We all have opened like at some point things like expensive hobby. You think, yeah, that is true. Yeah, it would be something that I would invest a certain amount of money in and then just be done with it. That was my notion for it anyway. Bummerbug. Okay, Bumberbug. Right. Oh, life. There's life here. Farm at Elucid's core hybrid's doorway. Silver. We found life here. Another system over there. What's this one? Final. Oh, this is the final Elucid. Ooh. This is the Elucid. This everything here is every time I'm here it's like Elucid. GC portal. There it is. There it is. Ah! Look at that. Oh. There was a bit where I was worried. Where I was like, is this it? You're just circling around the edge of the planet for like an hour. But no. No, that is not the case. This is named Centauri. I might go here and try and build a base here. I should build one on this planet. Build one here. It's a good mindset for gambling in general. Figure out how much you can afford to lose. Yeah, exactly. See, set that as a hard figure. Never go beyond it. And if you make a profit, great. Yeah, that's exactly it. BRB, no worries, Saber. So I might try and settle a base here for Stumbling. I don't think I'm going to be able to name a planet for a while. I think I'm going to have to travel for a while. Excuse me, to name a planet. Squishy. So, I will open this up to the other two Stumbled In innkeepers, as well as Saber, who's a regular at the Stumbled In. Should we build a base here called the Stumbled In, or should I try and find the nearest planet that I can name the Stumbled In? What are these? Star Citizen Developing Genesis. Are these planets that I've been to? What the hell is this? That's weird. I don't know what that is. That's very strange. So yeah, should I build a base here? Or should I find the nearest planet that I can name and name that the Stumbled In planet? I feel like a planet's more grandiose. And now that I know that we can go to the center of the universe, I'm like, okay, we can actually do it now. It's good. Planets, what should be to the center? It's something. Yes, that's true. Oh, I paid the points. Sorry, I didn't actually see it. It's I was on my other feed at the time, so it didn't come through as a thingy, but that's cool. So being a final planetary opportunity, maybe not. I'll tell you what, I will turn around. I'll switch back to the game. I'll turn around and see if I can find someone that looks like it might be random generic. So many planets. There's so many planets here. Let's go to this red system. Try that one out. That looks pretty random, right? We don't need to discover the system. Planet would be better, but it depends on how I. Yeah, that's it. That's the key. So I'm gonna have a little look around. Discovered by Momsen. Unknown planet. Unknown planet. That is all we needed, right? Is there a reason it's unknown? Can we not find it? It's not that one. It's you, isn't it? Have a scan. Unknown planets. Wait, what? What did you say? Atlas interface. What? What? What the hell was that? That was weird. That was really weird. That's been named. That's Wistook Minor. I'm gonna guess that's been named. We'll go there anyway. That was weird. Give it a try. It's very far away. It's a little bit annoying. Wistock seems like it's a name, though, doesn't it? Rather than a random generated name. But we'll find out. Because whilst it is, you know, there's a lot of planets, it's also been a lot of time. It's been years and years and years. It's not... sorry, guys. It's not the nicest planet. Oh, it does have the cool mountains, though. Which you can build bases on top of mountains. Ooh. Oh, please don't be claimed. I'm super up for having a mountaintop base. First contact! Yes. Get back in the ship, Sporky. Discovered today. Righty. So, we're looking for... Stumbled in. Oh, the stumbled in. What a galactic mistake that would be. The stumbled in. S-T-U-M-B-L-E-D. The stumbled in. Just want to make sure that's correct. I'm going to give it a second in case there's any other errors there. Anyone can correct me on. No. No. Okie dokie. Let's do it. I'm going to build a base here so we can get straight back here. Well, I can get straight back here, I guess, at whatever point. And I'm going to build myself a base up at that mount. Oh! Dangerous fauna. This is not a good planet, guys. It's not a happy planet. But it has cash on it. And it also has, mountains. So cash and mountains, you know, I'm alright with that. It's going to be Sporky's new base. Keep saying about not playing the game anymore. I will come back in to build a base on that mountain. For certain. Claimed one jump from the center of the universe. That's pretty good, right? 7 base. That's surprisingly, like, normal named. Can I please change this? There we go. Stumbled. God damn it. Stumbled in. There we go. Because even though the planet's called that, it'll help me find it when I'm warping to it. If that makes sense. Take a screenshot. Yeah, go for it. I guess. Picture of that mountain. There we go. Nice. Having my mistake. Finally find a planet. Naming it wrong and having to find another one. It's taking infinitely longer. Yeah, I am both surprised and impressed that we managed to do that within... What is it that's after me? Oh, it's little hyenas. Oh, they're fine. Let me scan you. Little denizen of the stumbled in. And you, sir. Everything on this planet's so aggressive. I'm sorry, I've just chosen the worst planet, guys. I just chose the first planet we came across. And I'm impressed that it was on our first warp, which is really impressive. I didn't expect that. Because as you said, Saber, like, you're not going to likely to find one. I didn't think we'd find one, especially not on the first jump. I thought it was possibly we wouldn't find one at all. It's been years. But there we go. There we have it. Let us return to the edge of nothingness and step beyond. Righty, here we go. I'm excited now. I'm excited now. Right, systems check. Rainbow drive. Active. Everything's looking good. I'm going to call in the fleet so we've got some support if we need it. Nearby. Make sure everything's topped up. Hyperdrive, topped up. Landing fuel, topped up. Pulse drive, topped up. Everything is looking... Oh, it's the fleet, isn't it? That's why, yeah. Everything is looking toasty. What is this gonna call? No one. Okay, it's fine. Channel busy, message decline. Alright. Fleet. Fellow officers, it's been a pleasure. But now I go where you cannot follow. To the end of all known space. Take me. Take me there, buddy. Let's go. How do we do this? Can I not just go? Griefus, Retro Teddies, Jayans, and Kyranites. All the creatures can be life forms, it's true. I don't know how to go there though. How do I go there? Oh, here we go. Ooh. Galaxy Center. Unknown. Warp. Make it so. Look how far we came. It's beautiful. A year of exploration, of travel, building robots, driving vehicles, swimming seas, finding pets, blasting pirates, wearing capes, expanding technology, and discovering new planets. I've made the assumption that we're warping backwards with the camera. It could be that all the life in the universe is being sucked into the center of the universe right now. We're just like wiping everything out. Ooh. New galaxy discovered. The Hilbert dimension. The Hilbert dimension. Oh, of course, Sporky's gone to the Hilbert dimension. Oh, this visually is. I feel like I'm in 2001: A Space Odyssey right now. This is awesome. Because of the extra wide screen as well. It's just like. Find the heart of the sun. Oh, you are joking me. Okay, no, I've still got stuff. Ship, please. Okay, I see what they've done. So they have taken me to the very start of the game again. In a new galaxy. And the system continues. Can I recharge this, please? Is this what you thought? Is this what you knew was coming, Saber? Here we go. Here at the start of all things. It's bizarre. It's not what I was expecting. That's for certain. Where's my visor? Where is my visor?
Radiation protection falling.
I know, but I want me to fix my visor. I don't know where it is. Analysis visor critically damaged. So we've got these three. We've got these three down here. There's no analysis visor on there, right? That I'm missing. Oh, it's on the gun. That's why. Yeah. They just mind wipe you and kick you on the next planet. That feels like what's happened, essentially. That does genuinely feel what's happened. Ship. Oh, there's the reflection of death. I don't need my scanner to find that. It's just over this hill. The Galactic Game New Game Plus. It is. That's right. That's actually what it is. I've still got all the stuff that I had with me. I wonder if I still got my frigate. I wonder if I can still go back to those worlds. That's more of an important question. Look at the ruins of New J-Town that you left them, abandoned them. Like, have I actually abandoned them now? Am I done? Can I no longer return to that world? That would be annoying. Oh, what's this ship? I wonder what this ship is. Oh, the Reflection of Death. That's a nice name. Is this me? Iteration deleted. Boundary separation failure likely. Vessel 16 emptied. Cause Sentinel activation. Deliberate transfer. Analysis. Fresh iteration generated. Anomaly containment prepared. Okay. How you look? Oh, for the love of... Right. So what do we need? We need launch thrusters, which we can... I wasn't here for this today. I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna get to a portal and see if I can get back to my homeland. I need... Is it you? Yes. Oh, you need fuel. Okay. There you go. I'll have all that. Go nuts. What else do we need to take off? We need pulse drive, I'm guessing. We don't need hyperdrive yet, so we just need pulse drive. Which I think we can make while that's working away. Yep. Okay. I remember doing this when I first got my very first ship, though, and it was all very, like... I've got no idea how to do any of this stuff. But now it's all like, yeah, here we go, we just do that. It's fine. Which is quite nice. It's been a long road. Right, see, that was only 30 seconds. We need to wait a little bit longer to get that up and running. We'll take off. We'll head to the stars. We'll see if we can call in the fleet, maybe. That'll be useful. How are you doing? We got our Dio. One. We just need one. Come on. Hoping on the 8-minute mark. Yeah. On the bright side, I've got loads of inventory space now. Oh, no, I don't. I don't know why I thought that was the case. Launch thrusters. Repair. Right. To space. To space. It's a funky green galaxy, though, which I quite like. Visit your old friends in the anomaly. Maybe. I'm gonna see if I can call in the... Okay, so I can call in the fleet. That's good. We'll call in the anomaly. Okay, sorry, guys. And we'll continue the story. And see what it says about seeing our old friends in the space anomaly. It was a very dramatic ending, and I feel like I should have seen it coming. That it would be the cycle continues. It's cool though. I enjoyed that. That was quite cool. No cake yet, I'm afraid, though, guys. No cake or milk. We'll see our old friends, and then after that, I think we are done. Hey, buddy. Nada. Traveler friend. You remembered us. Nada is grateful. For as long as Nada has, Nada will be grateful. We will remember you also. You said to me before. In Polo? Go further. Go faster. See it all. Have no regrets, friend. I am proud of you. That's it. We're done. We are done. We have done everything that I wanted to do in No Man's Sky. That is awesome. That has been a blast. That was a strange ending, but it was very good. The last thing to do is to check whether or not we can actually walk back to our home system. Various videos from PlayStation Access, outside Xbox. Okay, you'd seen it before. The thing is, I knew there were. I think I'd heard that there were other galaxies. Oh, look at my fleet. My fleet looks badass, man. Look at that. That is actually really cool. I'm gonna get a little photo of those guys. That is actually pretty cool. It was an objective early on, I think, to try and get like a whole fleet of starships, but it was making so much money. It was just like, it's just too much money. I don't need this much money. It's fine. A little bit of a letdown, yeah. It's. I think because the story ending was so dramatic. It had me gripped, and that was just following the story. So for the for the effort of going all the way to the center of the universe, it was quite cool, but it wasn't the same hit that I got from the end of the story, which was very, very, very cool. But that's exactly my point, Karen. I feel like I should have known this. I should have seen this coming, because it is an infinite game. No Man's Sky is not meant to be completed. It is meant to be continually played forever. And I've got a portal around here somewhere on the ship. Here we go. Let us hope we can get back. Yes, we can go back to Sonic. The old school Sonic. We can go back to Jaystown. These are my sales places. Silver Mountain. The Stumbled Inn, there it is! So we can go back to the Stumbled Inn when we need to. Let's test it, maybe. So, what we're going to do for the rest of the stream is I have asked Karen Russmore and Richard if they want to come and join me in some multiplayer for the first time ever in No Man's Sky, doing some proper multiplayer stuff. But I'll put it to Chiron and Richard. Do you want to play in the Herbert Galaxy, or do you want to go visit Sporky's old stomping ground? And maybe we can set up the Stumbled Inn, or we could go and Saber with the solid points. Saber with the solid points. Build a base here so that I can come back to Herbertville. That's a very, very, very good shout. Right. We'll go land on a planet, we'll set up Herbertville, and then we know we can get back to this universe if we need, this dimension. Straight down the prow and to the planet's surface. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's weird though, it's a weird feeling, No Man's Sky being done, because I say this is my streamiversary. I've been streaming for a year now, and I've been streaming No Man's Sky for a year, and it's weird. Like the feeling of it being done is weird. Because I've been playing this every week for the better part of a year. The odd stream getting missed, but mostly been playing this week in, week out. Which is cool. It's strange. I'm looking forward to playing some new games, but I'm gonna be sad to say goodbye to Sporky. Sporky's been a little boss. I very much enjoyed traveling with Sporkers. Started off as a regular run-of-the-mill traveler, and after a quick cosmetic change, became Sporky. Oh, no worries, Mad Cats. Thank you for joining. Oh, Retro Ted, thank you much for the gift. That's so nice. Thank you so much, Mad Cats. You now have access to all of the sound effects that are on the on this channel, which are now numerous. I have added to them excessively. Hey, Blue Maya, I think you should turn on multiplayer. That is a good point. I should turn on multiplayer. That is a very good point. I'm going to quickly establish a base here so that we are established, and then I might return to the home base, and then I will set up a multiplayer hub. Thank you so much for joining us, Madcat, and thank you so much, RetroTev, for the gift subscription. So appreciated. In honor of playing base, the completion of Sporky's adventures. How are you doing, Blue Maya? Thank you for joining us today. We have just come to the very end of Sporky's journey. Let's have a look. Got Hilbert Hill. There we go. That'll do me. I'll know what that means, I'm certain. In fact, let's get a screen grab of it so that I'll be able to identify it. To some degree. Can you get a picture with Sporky in it? There we go. that'll do us. Right. Where's me ship? Come on, Blue, let's go. I'm going to build a base, but I need a cup of tea first. No worries. No, I'll jump into Discord in a minute or two. Let me get back to the old universe, and then I will go on a quick pause menu, and we'll jump in with the other stumbled in innkeeps. Where did I park my fleet? Parked it somewhere. Yeah, you guys get yourself set up. I'm going to be a couple of minutes getting set up, and then I will get it all arranged. Oh, look at the fleet! Oh, it's so cool. It's funny how much of a difference having a Star Destroyer rather than a regular-looking freighter is. It makes a big difference. Here in the Hibbert Galaxy, we're going to return home. Very slowly entering the base. There we go. Let us go and venture deep into the stars. But yeah, I've genuinely had a blast this last year playing No Man's Sky. It's come so far from the original vanilla version, and I would really recommend anyone playing it. Anybody who likes, I was gonna say, like, this covers so many genres now that there's so much to get in there. The only thing you need to be if you're not into is the kind of constant needing to, that the grind that kind of exists to go back and forth. Warp to the Stumbled In. Acclimate to... Yeah, that's true. That's true. Not quite pointed up to be an Imperial 1 or 2. That is very true, Saber. I don't have kibble across the upper either. That's a very good term. I like the word kibble. But yeah, it's Star Destroyer like. It is not a Star Destroyer, that's for certain. Righty. So I am going to get in my ship so I don't die. I'm going to be on a little be right back screen as we bring in the fellow adventurers. So I will be right back. Hello, welcome back. We have got one fearless wingman already with us in the form of RetroTed. Hello, RetroTed.
Hello. Sorry. I forgot it was interactive streaming.
And we have another wingman incoming in the form of Karen Russmore.
As soon as we figure out how to do this.
Yes, so at the moment, Karen's in my friends list, but is unable to be invited.
Right, I'm going to load up a game. See if you can invite that way, because I'm looking online, and it says, log into No Man's Sky, add your friend to the username, invite your friends to join the session, enjoy crossplay. But I'm not actually in the game yet.
Maybe that's possibly it. Yeah. Man, have you got you got a fancy ship, Retro Ted?
That exotic one.
Yeah, that is nice. The full cuckoo. Where you at? There you are.
Found
Oh,
it
have you not?
accident.
Have you not got a cape yet? Where's,
No.
where's your fancy cape? Oh no, wait. I'm still on
It's
chat
over
mode.
here.
Sorry, I just realised. Sorry, game. There we go. I'm back.
There we go. There you are.
Cool, but I might add you in a little moment or two. I'm just going to. We're going to see if we can get Chiron up and running first, and then we will see how we go. There we go. Yeah, have you always been playing as a Gek?
Yeah, with the bin lid. Even though you hate the bin lids.
It's a look. It's fine.
Retro just designed his character around everything that you say that you dislike.
You look like a tiny Ghostbuster when you get the gun out, though. It's pretty good.
Yeah. You said about short people. Is it nice to be taller than someone?
It's unusual for me. Do you want to have a jetpack race?
No, because you'll win. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh god, I'm getting pretty high.
No.
I don't think I'm the winner of this.
In a jetpack race straight up, there is no winners.
Now 2 inches shorter. But...
Oh, it's a shame we can't have passengers. Passengers would be quite cool.
Alright, I am technically in the game.
Righty, let's see if I can invite you. Network. No Man's Sky friends list. No, it's still just saying removed from the No Man's Sky friends list.
Wait, one second.
Mining beam is critically damaged. Shut up. Give me a different gun. Legacy of Zeal. Did I name my cool gun? Was it the Obedience? Oh no, it was this one. There we go. What are you... Can you see on my stream, Richard?
What the deuce?
I'm going to assume Retro Ted's riding something.
It's just how I swag around.
Oh, I can call Yoshi. Where's Yoshi? It's been a while. Yoshi. Oh, I can abandon him too. How do I summon again? I can only abandon. That's good.
Being attacked by a T-Rex.
What?
I got killed by my crab.
What? Where's this?
My Tigeretta killed it, but you can't
Oh.
see it, can you?
No, I can't see anything. Oh, here we go. This is how I summon. It's been a while. Can you see Yoshi?
Yeah, I think so.
It's right in front of you, so.
He's dancing, yeah.
Yeah. So it must. I wonder why I can't see yours. That doesn't seem fair. I want to see your funky creatures. Show your funky creature. Are you? Are you flying on a creature?
Can you see this
Oh.
one?
That's how you do it.
Yeah, it's like some kind of Harry Potter. Oh, that's excellent.
I think the toxic gases are working on this planet.
You're a you're a wizard, Keki. I need
By the
to.
way, he jiggles to make it move faster.
How it's done. Oh, we've got. Oh, there is a. Oh no, wrong one. An angry T-Rex, isn't there?
Yeah.
Dead now. Sorry, bud.
It wasn't. T-Rex. It does say there's ancient bones on this planet. Obviously, they're still inside the T-Rex at the moment.
This is how we get them. Oh, storm's coming. We have got 0 shelter. These brain oozes are pretty cool, though. I like this thing.
Can you get to the anomaly?
Ah, that's a good shout. That is a very good shout. Right, let's do that. I'm going to take off Chiron. Sorry, Richard Ted, are you coming along?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are down there. Off we go. Now, I wonder if you'll be able to see the anomaly if I summon it. I can't see behind me, so I don't know if you are behind me or not. Oh, there you are. Cool. Up we go. Up to the atmosphere. I guess I can't take photos, can I, with both of us in, because...
Well, it shouldn't pause it. Or
It
it might... Well, it
Wow.
depends. Because some games have figured out how to do it.
That is a cool chip. No, I don't think I can do. No, Richard it disappears. Anomaly, here we go. Has it appeared for you, Richard, or do you have to summon your own?
No, you're just zooming off somewhere into space. So.
I'm very, very slowly flying towards the, the anomaly on my screen. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Right through the anomaly. Have you warped off?
No, I've just gone inside.
Oh, well, so was it there then? Or did you summon your own?
That's up on my own.
Oh, okay. Just said you'd left the system, and I was like, have you gone to the center of the universe? Oh, people. Man, it's been a while since I've seen people inside the anomaly. I can see you, Retroted.
I'm looking for the reflection of death.
I'm on
But
the
I
left-hand
don't-
side. There are many iterations of this.
Yeah, which is a slight problem.
There's Peppo.
There's another exotic ship here. That's nicer than mine.
Ooh, where's that?
I
This
mean,
red one.
Where are you? Probably your dot. That's a completely different ship on my screen. It's a fairly basic looking. It's actually it's quite nice looking actually. I take that back.
Oh no, it's a proper exotic on mine. So.
Right, let's see if whilst we're in here, if I can invite you into the friends list. No, you're like highlighted like you're there. I don't know how to get you into the.
The thing is, blood and sand. I was hoping that we could end up in the same anomaly.
Yeah. Have you
'Cause
got?
then I can go via the nearby people.
Stupid question. Have you got multiplayer turned?
Yes, multiplayer is enabled. I'm on
Okay,
the
cool.
anomaly and I can see other people.
Oh, okay.
And if there's somebody close to me, I can say invite to my group.
That's annoying.
But the problem is we can't get into the same space time to invite each
Iteration.
other.
Yeah. Oh, some guy's got the actual Firefly. Pretty much the Firefly. That's pretty nice. Well done. Well done, Strawberry Nam. Well,
Here's
here's an
an
idea.
And you can invite whom you wish from Lift. If you're playing on consoles, you want.
so if we try and do a Nexus mission, we might be able to invite you there. So if I set up an old distress mission, I can join the mission. Oh no, I'm with someone called Kaboko. I don't want to join. I want to do my own one. No, it's not working. Ooh. How would I go about doing that without adding other people?
It says look it up for your friends page.
It does look like an elongated V-wing. It's true. A dancing blue. Yeah, that's right. That is right. Sorry. I've been away from the screen. Blue. So friends screen. checking on yours. No, that's not.
The host finds a friend on the list and then taps E. But that just says about Steam.
Yeah, pressing E and nothing's happening. It's definitely crossplay, isn't it?
Yeah, as far as I can say, it's like, yes, you can play cross-platform for No Man's Sky whether you're on PC, PS4, or Xbox. And the fact that we're friends in
Yeah,
the
that's
list,
that's true.
and it's
Yeah,
showing up.
and you're far enough in the story that you have the anomaly in your playthrough. View nearby player list. I mean, I guess I could try and jump out and see if I can enter another iteration.
I mean, it'd be easier for me, potentially, to do stuff like that.
That's true, I guess. Yeah, that's true. There's still spaces in this. There's another 4 spaces left.
I've just added Kyrone into the friends group. Into the
Can you
friends
invite
list.
me?
It says you're on keyboards and mouse. But no, there's no option to...
Does it just say remove as the option?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've got. Whereas I click on you, I can get your game card. When I click on Chiron, I guess get remove. Which is not very friendly.
Yeah, and all I get on the left-hand side is my Steam friends list.
And there's nothing in the No Man's Sky friend list.
No, in the No Man's Sky friend list, I've got the 2 codes that I've added.
Yeah.
But again, that just tells me remove.
Maybe set up a new group.
Yeah, we might be able to join your game. Doesn't really matter that we're not at the centre of the universe. We get to play
I
together
mean,
a little bit.
I can't invite you to my game, though.
Another nice
Where are you guys parked?
I'm parked on the right-hand side.
As
No,
you're coming
sorry.
in or as you're leaving?
Left-hand side as you're coming in.
Left-hand side as you're coming in. No, there's no reflection of death there.
And Retro Ted's got a funky cuckoo bird ship.
Why must they make this so freaking terrible?
Can we trade stuff, Retro Ted?
Assume so.
I wonder how we do that. Into my inventory. Can I give you stuff? Quick transfer. Oh yeah, here you go.
That's a weird man trying to give me things.
Now I may look like a pig. And I do have a multi-headed ditto with me, following me around. Can you see my little hologram guy?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I can.
I like that it works in here at least. Is there anything else that you require that I might have? I could trade?
New. I always fancied building one of those living ships, but I think it takes quite a while, like actual in life, in real time games.
You also need Quicksilver.
Okay.
So to get it, I don't know how much Quicksilver you've got.
There's one over there. I just noticed it. It just popped in.
Oh yeah, oh I can see that one. I can see that one. The
Oh,
weird,
look at this one. There's this ship over here on the left's got like weird tentacle things on it.
the squid ship.
Right.
It's a trap.
The fondle ship.
Yeah. Oh, it's got like ribbed patterning on the back. That's actually pretty cool.
Ribbed.
It's ribbed for intergalactic pleasure.
Ribbed for black hole pleasure.
Yeah, so to make a living ship, you need to buy the egg from this Joker, and it costs a lot. So I don't know how much Quicksilver you've got, but I do not have enough yet, if I remember correctly.
What type of egg is it?
I think it's called like something obvious, like living egg. It's not a very good name, but it's very expensive.
No, no. I was thinking of the larval cores. I've got some of them.
Where on earth is it? I did this last time I tried to find it. Building parts, gestures, appearances, not owned. That'll do me. Right. It's definitely with Quicksilver. So where's the Quicksilver list? Igneous drop, igneous crystal.
750 Quicksilver.
Vigilant Tarot, Void Husk, Compound Bulb, Mud Hut. Can pick up a Mud Hut from here. Fatal, Frozen Platter.
That isn't English.
Void Egg, there it is, Void Egg. 3,200 nanites. And that's
Nanites or Quicksilver.
sorry, 3,200 Quicksilver, sorry. So it's a lot. And that's the only way to get the living ship. Because it's one of the only things I wanted to do with Sporky that we've not done. It's probably the only thing I've done with Sporky that I've not done. Is that your follower, the little blob guy?
Yeah.
That's so good. The backpack as well. That's excellent. It's like a boombox.
That's what I was riding around on earlier, but on the planet it's massive. It's like huge.
Well, yeah, you were pretty high up when you were like waddling around in the sky. So yeah, I was thinking we could do a Quicksilver mission if we could work out to do that. I thought that would be a way of getting Chiron in the session. To be honest, I thought that we could Nexus it to get it to do it, but oh, here we go.
I'm
No,
just looking on
no participants selected. So if I initialize the mission, Chiron, are you in the anomaly?
Yes.
Let me know when you're in the anomaly.
I'm in the anomaly. It's
oh,
just
okay,
I was
cool.
also in Chrome.
Oh, sorry. Okay, go to the Nexus.
Wait. You need. Where's that guy? Wait. Is it this thing in the middle?
The hovering thing, yeah. And see if there's a mission called Animalistic Appetites.
Animalistic appetites.
Click on
No
that.
registered participants.
Oh, come on. I'm hosting it. This is so rude. Oh, that's annoying. That is annoying.
Wait, if I initialize it and you try to join it.
Cool. I'll back out. Let me know when you got it initialized.
I've got it initialized.
Here we go. Nope, that's my pet. The Nexus, please. There we go. No participants. Why? Why? Yeah, I've got no idea, Karen. Honestly, why it would not let me do this. I'm gonna let you join. Is Google offered no recourse for us?
Nothing other than sort of like do what we're doing. You just do it. You click the buttons and you just fucking do it. You know, it's all you go to network and you go to your friends list and then you click on your friend and you press E to say invite them to your game. That doesn't work. That's on my Steam friends list, not my No Man's friends. No Man's Sky friends.
Have you tried the very super basic turn it off and on again?
Quit the game and start again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll keep mucking around and doing some research this side,
Cool.
and you entertain the masses.
Should we do a quick silver mission retrotest? See if we can get some cash for save up for an egg. So what do we got to do with this mission? Priest entity Nada examining their own definition of life, wishes to study. Nada calls upon the traveler and friend to examine the response of wildlife strangers, report how the creatures have been tamed through food. So basically, we've got to feed a bunch of creatures. Which is not bad as for a mission. I've started it up if you want to join whenever you are ready. Hey! The learned! Where did you get that from?
Retro's just educated, that's all.
Apparently so. So I think if we just leave now, we should go to the... Yeah, here we go. We should go to the mission. Let's do it. Let's journey to the stars. It is a shame that we can't, like, carpool. It would be nice if we could.
We have to actually go there. I thought you just beamed us up.
No, when we leave, we will not be where we entered. There we go. Fauna dense planet located. Where? Oh, up there. I say up there, it's in space. It's the ringed planet.
In space, there is no up.
So the fauna dense planet. I've locked onto the location that it's marked on the map. Is it marked on your map as well?
Yeah.
Cool. And just warped there. It is Yetag 14. And what I'll do is I will park before we. I'll stop before we land. So if we do land on it, you can claim it. You can name it if you want. Name your own thing in this session. So how was your experience of No Man's Sky being retro, Ted? You've played this game for a while before.
Got addicted to it, and then played it like non-stop, and then stopped playing it. And then when I come back to it, I can't remember what the hell I'm doing, and then I'll just keep playing it for like 10 minutes and then dropping out again. So.
I do genuinely think that's one of the best things that's happened to this game is me playing it once a week. Because Hexgrid Hero says something similar, in that like they just fell hard into it, and then you kind of just done with it, like immediately afterwards.
I get obsessed with these things and then wear it out and then never come back to it for a while. So.
I think that's kind of what happened when I first played it as well with the original. Like I played it until I got my suit fully upgraded, and then after that point, I was just like, well, yeah, done.
Do you think it helps if you add sort of your own objectives? How did I beat you here?
I waited for a while. I've just been noodling in the atmosphere.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
I've never been
terrible
underwater
with
in this.
open play games because it's like there's so much that I could do. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna go play something. else.
Sorry.
I'm under attack. I'm under attack. Call in the Star Destroyer.
I just saw a red thing as well. I pressed click.
There you are. I'll follow you down. Oh god, the turning circle on this is horrible. I've never had an aerial point of reference before to realise how bad the turning circle is.
Some houses down there. We got land now.
Oh, nice. Free parking. No, boo. Or if there was free parking, I think you've got it. We'll flank them. I'll get this side. Yeah. Progress saved. Position not saved in multiplayer. What does that mean? Oh, because you can't save the game in multiplayer. Anything interesting on the doodle?
Yeah, it'll save your equipment and the state of your ship and anything that you've picked up, but it won't give you, so like, go here. It won't save your actual star location.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's nice that it does that, though. That's quite impressive. So, we need to feed stuff, is that right?
Yeah.
We need to feed 38 creatures. Oh, good lord. Right, okay. Let's make...
Oh, I'm glad I'm not joining you.
You need to make... If I make... How are you for carbon?
I can... Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay,
I'll
cool.
make things.
So I've built 30 of these.
20... I got 25.
Cool, that'll do it, won't it?
Yeah.
It's
Can
good.
we feed them to each other if we get...
Oh,
I'm
wait,
suffering quite badly from environmental damage.
I've got batteries if you need them. Can I give you batteries? Let's have a look.
It's just going down. I've got the wrong things installed.
Oh man, I've never installed anything other than the basic one. Honestly. Quick transfer. No, I can't. I think I can only quick transfer to you in the anomaly. Yeah, I think I got a couple free when I first started, like the environment protections, and then I never bothered changing it from that point on. I just suffered wherever I went. Poor Sporky. Any signs of life?
There's something up on the hill, but it's miles away.
Oh, there's loads this way to the. I was going to say to the north, but I don't know what that is. This direction, this way. There's like a lot of creatures. In fact, I think they're right here.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh, it's sheep's. Feed. Feed. I don't look at its face.
Army of sheep.
Like 8-legged spider sheep. Ugh.
We just have to. Oh yeah, we just have to feed them. We don't have
Yeah,
to do
this isn't too bad. Oh, that's you. Sorry.
Stop milking me.
Everyone knows that Gek milk's the best milk. Recently fed. Have you been fed? No. Have some food. We're halfway there. This honey rock. What the hell is this? That's
It's
awesome.
a rock that makes honey.
Look at this rock, honey. That was probably my favorite entrance I've ever done to any of your streams, by the way, Kara. on Control last week. I enjoyed that immensely. I do apologize for making you jump, but it was still very good. It was just the timing with the darling. It was just, yeah.
Oh my god, what is that thing over there? That two-legged.
Oh, Jesus!
It's like, I'm pretty sure everybody just tries to come into my fingers like how to make him jump out of his skin the most.
Are you? Do you want me? Oh, it's like a goblin creature. There we go. His little goblin face. Ah, a goblin dog. What were the things we fought? It was hob dogs, was it? Something like that. Hot dogs. in Fly Free or Die.
Oh yeah.
Fly free or die. We're no heroes.
Oh no, this thing's aggressive. This big thing is aggressive.
I just got on it and was riding it around.
Oh, it just bit me. Right, we're on
Hounds.
Hob Hound. There we go. Jesus. Have you seen how far it flew? Has it died where it shot it on your screen?
Yeah, it's right in front of me.
On my screen, I don't know if you can see on my screen, but it's over there in that valley. It just went. Whoosh.
I thought you were supposed to be feeding these things, not shooting them.
That one was
We fed it.
aggressive.
We fed it and then we shoot it.
And then we feed the next one. Oh, are we done? What are we on?
With the carcass of the previous.
36 to 38.
Oh, come on. Feed it with the car. Oh, got two more here. Here we go. One for you. Last one. Yeah. We did it. We did it. The universe is safe from slightly malnourished animals. Anything interesting in these buildings? There is first aid if you need it.
No, I'm all good.
In fact, I got bitten. I'm going to take it. What am I talking about? Yeah, I'm going to miss rejoining Sporky. I might still do some of the expeditions and stuff, but I'm going to miss getting back to the chilled. Oh my god! Oh god, it's a slaughter. They were right about the gek. They were right about the gek.
I just assumed that there's too many of them. There's not enough mouths to feed, so.
Gone full Thanos. I'll do it manually if I have to. Oh, my guns are powered down. Boo.
Are you going to shoot?
Yeah. I'm going to change my ship though because I realised this is the one that it got damaged when I went through the system, and that was it's like you shooting at it. Bloody hell! It's so noisy. Is there anything interesting on the ship? No, it's fine. I'm going to summon my other ships. We're looking for the Leviathan. Where are you? Ah, there it is. This is another picture. Excuse me. There we go. And we're up. I'll follow you, Richard.
I'm going to go around in circles. That might be a bit boring. We got to have a race.
Stay on target.
We need to pick a target.
Stay on target.
Fauna defense planet. You see that on the map?
The fauna defense planet. Oh,
Straight ahead of
that's
me on mine.
that's that's where we're headed. That's the anomaly. Race there.
Well, that's just, yeah.
All right. See you later, alligator.
No, I've already done that. Okay, that's not the problem.
Evasive maneuvers. solar wings. There we go. Right.
No.
Boosh. We're away.
Apart the anomaly.
Stay on target. Right behind me.
Thanks, Saber. The force is strong with this one. Retro Ted the
You go
Learned.
back to the anomaly. I am gonna go stand next to. I'm back in the game because quitting out and restarting everything just didn't help.
Oh,
But I'm
okay.
gonna go stand next to it. If you see somebody stood there, then just double check that it's not me.
We are heading back to the anomaly, so hopefully that will be the case. Fingers
I like
crossed.
the way we race to the anomaly when we can just bring it to us.
Oh yeah. Come on. Why have you slowed down so much now? Gonna give away the lead. There we go.
If I invert my controls, I get it mixed up all the time. So if I invert them again, I still get it mixed up. So that I need to set it in between.
Just lateral. Things go sideways. I had to fix that earlier today for Ghost of Sunny because they were using my laptop to play. We were there and we were here. We are here.
We
Are we here yet?
Are we nearly there yet?
We were here.
We were here. There we go. Well, I'm going to complete the mission.
There's another squid ship.
You should have got 250 cashola in your pocket and 4 plasmas, or maybe you've got to come complete it yourself. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, no. I think...
Boo. Right, so you're looking for a Chiron. Are you sitting down, Karen?
Nope.
No, there's a very.
just randomly start chatting to the wrong person.
The rather cool-looking person sat down with a hoodie on and Boba Fett jacket. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I'm seeing your stream. I'm not where I'm stood.
Ah, boo. We'll go back to the network options. See if we can add you in. Can't we add it? The only thing I can think about trying is if I quit.
On your
joining it.
network options,
Yeah.
what are your settings on network options?
Multiplayer enabled. Can join my group invite only. Voice chat disabled.
Right, change invite only.
Ooh, there's friends only option.
I've got mine on anyone.
Hey, I'll put it on anyone, and there we go. Give that a try.
Any waif in the story.
No, that's not done anything for me. Again, all I can do is delete you people.
Maybe now it's on anyone though. If we leave and come back again.
Well, you keep doing you. I'll keep doing me.
Are there any more Nexus missions with Quicksilver? Oh, there are.
I didn't mean to quit that far out.
We've got one Retroted to raid a planetary depot. The Quicksilver.
I've logged out and I still can't invite Chiron.
You're right here.
No, I'm not. That's another me.
Hello. Their eyes are blank. Come on.
That's just a shower of.
What's happened to them?
You guys
No.
keep doing you.
Can you invite me back again?
No. What has happened?
Back in your group. Oh yeah, I can still see you.
Yeah, I can invite you in 1 second. There we go. Still no luck, Karen.
The thing is, what I'm actually seeing, which is rather sort of like disconcerting, is I'm trying to play with a friend. They're on Xbox. I'm on PC. From a year ago, and then scroll down to sort of like the latest message that I can find on Reddit threads, and it's like from like 6 months ago. It's still happening, and I'm not seeing it anywhere where they've got it working.
What? That's pretty annoying. You can't really have
You
that.
haven't got Xbox Live.
I don't have No Man's Sky on Xbox. No.
Ooh. Yeah, because you'd need to have the live account to get Xbox for quote unquote free as part of the subscription.
Yeah. And so, like, why would I do that when I already own it?
Yeah. um. Yeah, that sucks. I'm trying to think of any other way we can work our way around it. Like, but isn't
But the only thing I
Go on,
can
sorry.
think is I keep standing in the same position, and then eventually, at some point, maybe you'll end up in the same instance of the anomaly and be able to look at me and just go, "Hey, join my game, group."
What I might try is, if Retro Ted, you don't mind, I don't know if you're going to get kicked or not, but we'll find out. I'm going to quit back to the main menu and see if I can do anything from there on the off chance that I can. At least we'll have tried it then, if that makes sense.
The thing is, I can't do anything with you guys from there.
But I might be able to
So
invite you or something like that. It's
Yeah,
the only
but-
option we've not tried, so that was my...
I mean, try it by all means, but I've flipped and reversed it. I've tried hosting a session and inviting you guys, and I get exactly the same response.
Yeah. Oh. I'm joining you.
Oh. Fun?
I think I'm joining you.
You're joining me?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, you are joining me.
So, if Retro Ted, you can do the same. If you go back to the main menu, go to multiplayer, and then I just clicked on Chiron's name and join, and let me join you.
Oh, easy as that.
So it might actually be a firewall issue on your guys' sides. Because I've...
Oh, there you
in
are.
the other pokings is all like...
That's such a good outfit. Bleep bloop. Hey, we're all together. Awesome.
We are one in the same. Oh wait, I didn't want to shut down my phone because I still want to keep an eye on your stream just in case things happen. You're invited to play with Dancing Blue. Yes. I don't know why it's now invited me.
I've just invited you.
Yeah, but we were already in a group.
Were we
Or-
in a group or just in the same session?
Well, no, the list on the left-hand side of the screen says that we're all in a group, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, whatever.
Cool.
Oh,
So,
Retro Ted's initialized a mission.
sweet.
Are we doing a thing?
I'm up for doing a mission. So
What
if
are we
we-
doing?
if you go to the Nexus, you can then join that
Yep.
mission.
Is that the erroneous evolution?
I'm guessing so. Yeah, there it is. It's kill a bunch of monsters. It sounds like Retro Ted's gone for. Sprink.
I think I've joined it. I
Uh,
think.
oh, 3, 2, 1.
Ah, something was ticking.
It was this. Did we get anyone else, or was it just the three of us?
It's just the three of us.
Where
I'll get back in my old clapped-out banger of a ship.
the hell's my ship? Oh, here it is.
I think this is my ship. Is this my ship? Yeah, this is my ship.
Just jacking someone else's ship. It's
Look,
fine.
It's bound to be better than mine. Have you seen my ship? It's a floating brick.
Are you quiet, Retro Ted, or are you not chatting at the moment?
Sorry, no.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that it hadn't like swapped problems out.
Retro Ted is mentally preparing himself for the massacre he is about to induce.
For the massacre we're about to receive. May the space gods make us truly thankful. Oh, it's this planet right here. Infestation
Which planet,
sites.
right? Where? Which? You say this planet right here.
Kukun Omega is the planet, the frozen planet.
I don't play. Okay.
I'm heading towards it if you can see me.
No, I can see a planet.
I'm travelling at regular speed, not warp
Wait,
speed.
did you say?
Gains regular speed.
Anaheim Major.
No, Cocoon Omega.
Oh, this dirty great big planet behind us?
That's the one.
I was looking in completely the wrong direction.
Does it say infestation site on it?
Yeah, I'm heading for it.
Cool. Engaging
everything drives.
faster than normal drive. Reverting to normal drives. My god, he's flying at full normal.
Alright, race to the ground.
Disengage all engines. Just drop.
It's quicker if you just power into the ground.
That's true, actually.
You hide
yeah,
to
that's
initiate
true.
landing. What are you talking about? Oh, wow, 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 wow. Hey, initialize landing sequence.
I got to watch that, that was quite fun.
I have landed. I have no idea where I am.
Be
I think I might
careful.
be a little distance away from where.
I'm up here if you can see me.
Yep, I see you. Is this a chasm?
It's all right for you. Your spaceship's a square. Mine's a ball. If I land on a hill, it might roll off.
I don't have. Ow. Oh, that stung.
So what was the objective? What do we have to do? Scan.
We're
target.
killing.
It's over that
We
hill.
need to go to the
Direction.
infestation site.
Yeah, it's over this hill.
We're
What
we're
is-
killing the
What is this
monstrous
parking job?
horrors.
Oh, monstrous horrors. Oh, okay, that's they're actually a real thing.
Am I supposed to be up there with you guys?
Well, we're heading to the other side of the cliff, so I guess you could fly there if you wanted to take the ship.
I mean, I don't know where I'm trying to go. That's half my problem.
Can you guys see the beacon if I deploy it?
Mine's saying it's a different direction, I think.
Oh, really? Where are you at?
Ah.
Are you're
Sorry, a plant attacked me.
Can you see my beacon?
I can,
It's
yeah,
in this
yeah.
direction. It's
Oh,
in this direction, mine's
well,
saying.
you're the lead, so we'll follow you. Just back the way you were, Karen. Let me just.
When
power-
did you guys get over here? The last I checked, you were up on that ridge.
What's your jetpack situation at?
It's not too bad. Ow, gravity. Yeah, it's not quite that.
How many eyes has he got? You got some pretty cool creatures, Retro Ted. I've got to
Tease
say.
out- No, that's not mine. I can tease out honey.
This thing's got to be adopted, right? What's my adoption? What? How many
How
pets have I got
does
through?
one
got
heal
too many
oneself?
Oh, I like him.
Oh, I
But
need
his honey
10.
glands are empty.
I need 10,000 nanites. I'm getting rid of this thing because it's exactly the same as Yoshi, but it's like with a beak. Like, it's getting rid of that. It's fine. If I can replace
I
it.
always forget you
No.
can open more. Can you?
What was that? Sorry.
I always forget
How
you
does
can
one-
open more. This thing.
What was that,
Oh,
Karen?
there we- how does one heal oneself? I have a gun.
Press down. Oh, you're not on controller, are you?
Press X
Right.
and then recharge and then.
Thank you, Richard. Press down on the D-pad. I don't know where I'm going. I'm following Richard.
My thing's following you that I'm trying to adopt. Stop stealing my animal, please. No, it won't let me interact with it.
Oh no!
No. Why do you all run away from me?
What
Oh,
the
yeah.
smeg was that
Hello.
noise?
You fell in a hole of death.
He's gone now. Those will immediately call the Sentinels. By the way, this is a heads up. The glowing balls.
Gravitino balls.
Yeah.
Dancing blue adopted bony companion.
These things are dangerous as well. Don't go too near them.
It's this place down here.
Oh, you found it.
What
Oh, I
down
see. Yeah,
where?
there it is. I see it.
Oh, gravity, you sweet merciful mother.
Oh, oof! There we go. Just about made it.
It's a good job you got a cape.
It is. That was a pretty fun jump. I enjoyed that. I need to recharge some stuff because we're not looking too great.
Ah,
Who's green? That's Retro Test.
Um,
Retro's green. There we go.
I'm yellow.
Ooh, wonder if I can. Oh, I can't bring my warp ship here. That's a shame. Oh, are we starting? Okay. Oh god, I'm not ready for this.
Check your flanks.
Cheers.
Reloading.
Kind of like Chiron is much more familiar with multiplayer shooting games.
It's just hiding on a roof.
No, that's how you do it. That's where it's at.
Are you both? Ah, shoot! You son of a bitch.
No, it's for the first time ever I'm on the ground with these things since the very first time I ran into one. I think on my second
Coming up
stream.
your rear.
I'm just shooting the ones that are chasing Cairo.
And yeah, that was one of the biggest
Behind
changes.
you, behind you, behind you.
Thank
There we
you.
go. Reloading.
Yeah, that was one of the biggest shocks I had when I rejoined this game with the addition of these guys, which I thought were little pearl eggs. It's like, oh, I'll open one of these, and then these things came out, and I was just that was my robot. My pet robot.
We're not used to the Sentinels being on our side.
Poor
Where have they
Blue.
all gone?
I think we might be done. Should we start the next batch?
Yeah. We want to start the next batch?
Yeah, I'm gonna get my shotgun out because I realised I didn't have the shotgun out for that whole time.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
too late.
No, this is the bolt caster. That's not what I wanted. There we go.
The massacre.
There is too many of them.
One more. We can jet away now.
Yeah, let's bounce, shall we? Have you got space to retreat? Retreated? Oh, you know what? Screw that. Screw retreating. Bring your ships here. Summon your ships.
You should say that like that's an easy key combination to know on a piece.
X
Utilities?
roll down and then go to the other bit.
Oh, summon vehicles.
I'll give covering fire.
Oh, that's... No.
Hey, Meals! How's it going? Thank
There
you
we
so
go.
much for the
That one.
subscription. Summon your ships, Retro. Covering fire. Covering fire. How's it going, Meals?
Right.
We are playing some...
I'm on board my ship.
Welcome to the skies, guys. Oh, you do have an old ship too.
Look, this is the best I have ever been able to find. When you started playing, and it's like you found the
The reflection of
something is shooting at me. Are you shooting me?
death. I'm not shooting you. Are you able to damage him though, RetroTed? That's quite impressive. I didn't
No, it
expect that.
doesn't
Yeah.
do anything.
No, my ship is nearly about to explode.
That is because you must have your settings, Chiron, as PvP enabled. Which is something that I very distinctly turned off. There's another ship up here.
Gift ships.
I don't think you can, you know. How you doing, Meals? Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much for the subscription. It is my stream anniversary.
ship.
So we are oh, you are in a little bit of trouble, aren't you? So we're doing some multiplayer. I've finished No Man's Sky. I've done the main storyline. I've been to the center of the universe. And now we're playing a little bit of multiplayer with Chiron Rushmore and RetroTed, who have jetted off into the solar system.
I'm heading back to the anomaly before somebody explodes me. No, that's the
It
space station.
says investigate building, doesn't it?
Space anomaly signal.
Oh, psh.
No, I've got. Oh no, you're right.
No,
Investigate
it
the-
just say investigate the building. Back down to the planet, everybody.
Yeah, we do that. We know what we're doing. It's fine. We're
Yeah,
pro.
we totally read these things.
We've got to get a more distant view to make sure it was the right one, the right abandoned
Yeah.
building.
Oh, shit. Shoot. It is not easy to control the ships on keyboard and mouse. I'll give you that to the joypad. Coming into land.
I think it was the flying the ships that got me to get a controller. This and Rogue, no, not Rogue, Star Wars. Oh, we got visitors already.
Oh,
Oh,
come
what?
on.
I don't know what gun this is, but it's making them absolutely explode. Get launched into the sky with this thing.
Ow, someone's stabbing me in the back.
How long has it been
A
since you
little bit
played
surrounded,
No
yeah.
Man's Sky meals?
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. When you first started playing No Man's Sky and got the reflection of death, and it's like, oh, I could do with a nice ship. I'll play it some, and then I played it for quite a while and found lots of ships, all worse than the one that I'm currently flying around in.
Man, you are a frontline fighter, Karen.
Yeah, because, if you're surrounded, then you just need to pull the trigger. You don't need to aim.
That's fair. One on the far side. I think that's the last one.
We want an auditory repellent, an olfactory repellent, or a toxic extermination.
Oh wait, there's still some things around.
I think they're... No, they're just patrolling around. They're trying to get to Retro Temple, then our lads
One,
inside
two,
the
or
building.
three.
Oh, I see.
One, two, or three.
Um,
3.
Yeah.
System confirms my selection, releasing a cocktail of toxins into the surrounding terrain.
Away we
From
go! Get out of there!
Anyone outside is now dead.
It's been a long time to get back into it. I think the last time was before the Outlaw update. Yes, you've not got a fancy cape. It's all about the cape. I finished the storyline.
Only for
Sorry.
Sporky about the cape. Nobody else cares about the cape.
The cape is everything.
The cape is your identity now.
100% is. Yeah, it's all about the. I'm going to land again and show you the cape. 1 second.
You can land on the anomaly and show them the cape.
Okay. Come on. There we go. And these are the funky new ships you get from the Outlaw update. But yeah, I finished the storyline, the main storyline, for the first time, and it was I couldn't believe it. It was genuinely some like mind blowing stuff. And then we finally travelled at the start of today's stream to the centre of the universe for the first time ever. So yeah, I feel like No Man's Sky is done. Priorities, man, priorities. There's the cape. Look at it. Check it out. Sporky cape. It's all about the Sporky cape. Despite the fact that the jetpack does clip through it, which is very annoying because it's a jetpack that comes with the cape. So I feel like they could have fixed that. Could and should have fixed that. I would like to complete the mission, please.
Yay,
Yes.
we did a thing!
I'm 1,000 something away from getting the egg, I think, at this point.
Can you trade Quicksilver?
Oh, I don't know. I know, because it's not... I don't know. I said no, and then I was like, oh, maybe. There's no value, there's no, like,
How do you
clickable... So if any item in your inventory, when you go to quick transfer, it'll offer you to give it to people. Are you in need of anything, Karen?
No, not really.
Do you want cash?
I mean, I've got enough units
Okay.
to get by. It's one of them, unless you've got, so like several billion units that you can donate me.
I probably do if we get back to the main system and call my frigate in. Oh, I got an egg! Where'd you get the egg from?
I got loads of them. I don't know why. Just giving them away. You can cook them up or whatever.
Indicates the being has the genetic potential to be very large and independent-minded. Well, there we go. Are there any more anomaly missions? Kill 55 monstrosities again? Do you want to go see if you can do a more efficient version of that?
Struck an outpost I've got.
Oh, go for that one. Oh, is that your critter, Kyron? The devil beast
Yes.
with the horns. That is actually very cool find. That's very, very good.
feeling unsatisfied though,
I'm gonna summon my
which is bad because it's dangerous. I need creature pellets.
carbon.
I've got it.
You got it. Cool. No worries. I made a whole bunch before when I was doing that.
It's just like super aggressive, and it's like I need to figure out how to feed this thing. Right. Did we all join the mission? Do I need to?
I've not joined the mission yet. Sorry, 1 second.
All right.
Join mission. There we go. I'm in. We heading off?
Yeah, we wait for the countdown.
Oh, there we go. That's it. Yeah.
Boop goes in.
This should be pretty fun. We all making a base collectively together.
This
I'm
is gonna
sure.
be kills.
I'm sure it's going to be the most beautiful base in the universe. Oh, I meant to say as well, Meals, I missed Shadowpaw's stream where he went to Cosmo Canyon. It's like one of my favourite places in the whole game. Because I was in the office filming. I was devastated. Oh, we do have a target, which is
habitable planet over that way.
Still having trouble seeing it. Oh wait. Ah, I got it. Yeah, there we go. I should have just followed your dots. There we go.
Oh yeah, press space to do the whole pulse engine thing.
Off we go.
It looks like Earth.
It does. It's a very pretty planet. It is a marshy planet with a potential construction site that has emerald. So we're in a green system.
Oh, I need emerald. I need emerald from one of my drives.
Oh, sweet. Now's the time to get it.
High sentinel activity then.
Yeah. Well, the last one was hateful sentinel activity, so at least it is an improvement.
Is it?
From hateful, I think, yeah.
Perturbed sentinel activity.
It was great not to. I'm gonna have to watch the VOD because it's the for me one of the absolute best bits of the game, and I was devastated that I missed it.
Which game are you talking about?
Final Fantasy VII, the original. Shadowpaw's doing a playthrough of it.
Oh, okay.
And it was Cosmo Canyon, which is one of my all-time favorite bits. Have we got a location marked out for our? Should we build in this oblique pit down here? No, pull up. There we go. So is it literally just anywhere on this planet?
I assume so.
No,
Should we-
there's a spot.
There's a cloudy
over
hole
this.
down here. It's at the bottom of the cloudy hole.
There's a place over
there's a
here.
tiniest little island in the middle of a lake.
Is that our starting spot? Oh yeah, yeah. We should totally build it here. This is actually a pretty good spot to build a base.
By the time we've all parked on it, there won't be anywhere to build.
I'll see if I can park right near the edge. Come on. There we go. Tuck the wings and out the way.
Oh, I think my pulse engine. That might be why I slowed down.
Oh, did you run out of pulse juice?
Yep.
How am I for tritium? Got a little bit if you need some.
Oh no, I've refueled.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like I said, it's just I didn't know that I was out of fuel, and it's like, and then it was like to refuel your thing. It's like, oh, maybe I ran out of fuel somewhere along the line. The thing is, I'm now gliding too low to this planet to jump there.
Are you building and establishing a base, Richard, or me to do
There
it?
we go. That's how I roll.
You have to do it because I can't remember how to do it.
Oh, okay.
It's X
just
and
be
one
like
of
a bandy,
the
though.
options.
I'll build it in the middle of the island. There we go. What do you want to name it?
I have a feeling you're at the other side of this hill. Oh, superheated rainstorm approaching.
Yeah, you are approaching the base identification. Just scanned out wide enough to see your ship, Cairo. Any objection for me to calling it Cosmo Canyon? Oh, object is in use by RetroTed. Ooh.
I was just looking at it.
No, it's fine. I think we can all build now as well. We should all be able to build, I think.
I'm going to do us a favor and not try to land on a tiny little island.
First thing, I'm going to build some landing pods.
I can't even remember. Is it? Oh, it's Z, isn't it? For the.
I genuinely don't know for PC. I have to apologise.
It's
build a
X
biodome.
and then... I don't know.
Right, now where is the
Right,
landing pad? Here we go.
Oh yeah, they changed it in one of the updates.
Come on, why can't I snap to this thing? I'm concerned about the size of this island. No, it's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Can this snap to it? Why
I'm
can't...
slightly concerned about this storm.
Oh no, it's fine. Are you in danger of storm?
No, I'm good, I think.
I can build a tunnel.
My life support is fairly... The thing is, you can also jump in the water.
Does that count?
Yep. Look, I swam here, okay? I know, but it counts. Right, what am I doing? Biodome. Construct biodome. I need glass and magnetized ferrite. I have neither of those.
I'm in charge of decoration. I've put some bits down for you over here.
I built you a survival hut, Karen.
Glass. Frost crystal. Okay, that's great. You know, anybody got any frost crystals on them?
I do, actually, yeah. I've got 1,002 frost crystals.
Oh, good. We need glass.
I can make glass, I think. Oh, do we need to make a biodome? Oh, okay. I was just building. I didn't realize we actually needed to do something. So, what was it we needed? Frost crystals.
You need glass to make the biodome, and
Yeah.
the glass requires frost crystals.
Cool. It's gonna take a while. It takes 12 minutes to make 25, and we need 5 altogether. So, let me know. It's graffiti and Gek everywhere. It genuinely looks quite good as well, which is the worst bit. Whoever's been graffitiing Gek everywhere, like, it genuinely looks quite good, which is probably what makes it. Which is actually the worst part of it. Is it actually looks pretty good.
It's not me. I didn't know that there was graffiti in this. Why is that floating?
That's just what it does. I need glass for that as well, I guess. Boo. Make some power supplies. Solar panel. I can make 6 of these. That should be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Back here, you chicken on legs.
Batteries. Yes. 1 battery. 2 battery. Oh, I can only build 1 battery. Okay.
Apparently, I'm not allowed to steal your space.
Well, that's a good thing, I think.
I mean,
I saw you landing before. Right, and then that can connect to this. Or not. We have power! Wait, has someone started beef with sentinels? One's got into my
Came to
house.
see what we were doing.
One's in my house.
They're fighting your robot, I think, or your robot's fighting them.
Yeah, my robot's a beast. He's a good boy. Where's my shotgun?
Come on.
There we go.
Which one's repairing them?
The triangles, I think.
The triangle is repairing itself then. And I can't take it out. I get it so close to dead, and then it repairs up as I'm reloading.
There's one just in the window there.
anyone mind if I just put a little flag on the roof?
No, go for it. Did you start this carrion, by the way? Because they're not bothering me. They're only attacking you, it seems.
They're not attacking me.
Yeah. Look, I might have started something there.
Let's do that.
Reload faster, you muppet! God
You
damn
can
it!
come and escape in the tunnels. You'll be safe in the tunnels.
What tunnels?
See, people were concerned about the size of the base, but not necessary.
How does one get inside this infernal contraption of yours?
Although there is a sentinel in here, just to warn you. This guy here.
Oh, you'll be safe in the tunnels.
He's come inside. There you go. You got a little hidey hole. Can't make that. Ah. I'm running low on pure ferrite, that's a shame. How are we doing for our glass? Have a look. We've got 8 glass. Oh. Perfect.
They're still trying to motorize me out here.
I'm gonna try and add a glass biodome to our base. What's quite interesting is my robot is fighting them, but has no. I have no interest in it doing so. Right, we're gonna build a little tunnel, like so, and then we'll build the biodome, like so. The biodome has been completed. Construct access routes. Door 0 of 1. To the biodome. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Oh, that's quite cool. Oh, do you want an actual door rather than the portal? Oh, that's annoying. How do I get rid of this? Now what do you want? While you guys are fighting out tentacles out the window. Just watching you shooting through the window. Curved cuboid wall. Glass cuboid room. We need more glass. I'll get on that first. It's actually surprisingly tasking. Was a curved cuboid wall, whatever that is. Oh, this thing. That's a whole different set of structures. Why are you making me build that? Oh.
Have you got to build something specific?
Yeah, it's asking for a specific. Oh, there we go. Specific instructions.
Any old shit there.
To be honest, I don't think it's making a huge amount of difference. I think it's fine. Build one of these. We have to build. Oh, 2 of them.
That's a problem.
Okay. What's up?
You know this thing that is useful for guns?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ammo. May have run out of it.
For all of your guns?
I've only really got one kind of ammo.
Have you got other guns? Because sometimes you can have different guns.
I mean, I got a pulse splitter, a mining beam, and a bolt caster.
Do these not
yes,
give you ammo
they're
when you pick
all-
up the doodle? They usually give you ammo.
They do, but look, we have established in many other games that I can't aim. So when it gives me limited numbers of ammo,
Well, Retroted's out here taking them if you want to, and has died, apparently. If you want to come collect some loot.
I don't actually have any space for it.
Oh, they're shooting me now. What's your damage with me?
Guilt by association.
Damn, there's judgmental sentinels. Glass cuboid room and 4 cuboid rooms. Okay.
So if I...
Oh no, I need more.
there
I
we
need
go.
more pure ferrite. Get back out of there. We might actually need to do some refining.
Oh, I need ferrite dust.
If I start talking rubbish, it's because my advanced translator's been damaged.
Explains so much.
Wait, what?
Right, come on, just give me one more glass and then no, I'm just gonna stop back up and wait for another glass. Right. We need. How's anybody for? Are you shooting me inside my base? You cheat!
Shooting...
Not you. These cheeky sons of bitches. Oh no, it was you. It was you. It's fine. You shooting me is fine. These guys shooting me is like, wait a minute. You don't get to shoot me in my base.
Wait, no, reinforcements are arriving. I don't want reinforcements arriving. I want them to leave.
If you go underwater, you don't get the epic music.
We're getting robo dogs. This is a warning. The scary ones. Oh yeah, there's one outside.
There's an outside? Okay. I'm just going to go deeper and deeper into whatever this is.
I've not built it very big, just to warn you.
It's a long enough corridor that I can't see them, so they can't see me.
I might be able to build it upstairs. We'll give that a go. Does that work? No. Well, then what's the point of building a staircase then if that doesn't work? Why would you let me do that? That's very annoying. Right, let's go back outside. I'm going to finish building what the game requires. Every time. Where's the little ladder thing that we can build? The little footpath. There we go. Need more pure
The
ferrite.
sentinels keep detecting, and it means that we can't get them to leave.
The other thing you can do is if you kill enough of them, they do go away. That's one of the new things in the game.
Yeah, which is great if you've got more than 2 rounds of ammo left.
But we know it will work, so that's fine.
What ammo do you use?
Projectile ammunition.
Your standard military equipment. It needs more pure ferrites. Also, there's
Thank you.
a door on this place.
The sentinels, you don't stand a chance now. I've got 5,000 more rounds of ammo.
And it's gone. Right, how's this ferrite getting on? Let's have a look.
Oh.
Come on, ferrite.
There we go. That's the good stuff.
Oh, hydroponic trays, what? Why does it need so much stuff? I need 4
I
more
love the fact that you've
metal
thought that
plates.
it'd be sort of like, yeah, we'll just dump down a base beacon and then sort of like put up a couple of walls and it's like, job's done.
I thought it'd be maybe a little bit more involved than that. I didn't think it'd be like putting down, what are they called?
Hydroponic base.
Yeah,
What do you need? We can go and collect some stuff if you want.
I am genuinely all out of ferrite dust. Apparently, I
We
need.
could
I
always
was
wait
gonna
for this, sentinel thing.
Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, what I could do, I think. Can I call my other ships? Oh, can't summon in combat. Right, let's
Well,
join.
maybe now you have to help.
Yeah,
us take care of the problem.
let's get in the fight, shall we? we go. Oh, the dog's here. Foolish dog. Die, space dogs. Sporky's been a pirate before and he didn't like it.
Oh, the dog's up here. Lots of dog. Found the dog.
You
I
little
think one of the
Keely.
sentinels might have viciously shot your robot by accident.
I'm also running low on ammo. Where's all the ammo at?
Hey, dog down.
Nice. Oh, I've got loads of ammo for this thing. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, shoot. I'm not in a healthy position. Hide inside. Hey, Ginny took care. How's it going?
Hey, Jenny! How are you doing this expedition? This isn't the expedition. this is a massacre.
This is chaos.
This is the
You're welcome.
what's it called? The Nexus missions with Retro Ted and Kyron Rushmore, who have come to
Hello.
kindly help me out in the game. In this building objective.
Look, the Sentinels started it, okay?
Why does every mission we do end in murder?
Right, little Repairatron's down. This guy's down.
Reinforcements arriving in 7 seconds.
Cool. Once we get through enough reinforcements, they should go away. Oh, you're a little grenade thrower. Oh no! Don't know if you guys heard that.
I heard something about a Sentinel coming.
Sentinel Walker
Well, that was-
incoming.
Okay. I mean, we'll shoot it too, and it's little doggy.
We'll be the little doggies in this game. Anyone see it anywhere?
I don't see anything anywhere. I see a little triangular one that's popped.
Yeah, the triangular ones are the ones to get rid of first. How you doing, Jenny? Have you been in a situation like this before in No Man's Sky? Because it's new to me. It's new to Sporky. Oh, here he comes. He's here. He's here.
What do you mean it's new to you? You've taken care of these Sentinels before.
Oh god, there's a dog and a walker here, guys.
Or are you talking about the fact that it's new to you because there's now people joining you and causing chaos?
Yeah, maybe it's more that one.
Ah, my life support's failing. Life support, recharge it. Right. Where's this walker thing that you're complaining about?
It's in the water, yeah. Me and Richard Ted are kind of holding it up with the dog as well. I'm trying to get rid of the dog first because it's more annoying. The big guy, you can kind of like, I feel like we can avoid. Oh, no, it's got a flamethrower on it though. Where's my robot? I want my, I want my robot. I want my robot back.
It's shooting at me.
I can't. Oh, the dog can't damage you when you're right next to you. Oh, that's really useful. Thank you, Jenny.
Oh, flamethrower, flamethrower, flamethrower.
So not the case for the other guy apparently, but the.
Oh, okay.
What's up?
My personal force field is based on my life support.
Oh, big guy's
Robot
down.
down.
Yeah. It's almost like now that I've helped you and stopped building bases, it's gone a lot quicker.
Oh, yeah. A little bit smoother as well, surprisingly.
Still a bunch of these guys floating about there. What's that green gun you've got, Retro? That's pretty powerful.
That's not me.
Oh, Chiron, what have you got? Is it
The pulse splitter.
just a regular... Oh, the pulse splitter. The pulse splitter is good. I've not got it on this gun.
With a offhand of the shield generator for reloading.
I have almost never used the shield generator in this game.
You can use it while you're reloading. You can deploy the shield generator.
Yeah. I just never used it.
And then this is why you're afraid of getting into the frontline fights.
Well, I've usually got like a giant mechanized robot that hangs around with me. But I'm not allowed to summon him, apparently.
Yeah.
There's a little healy guy. There you go.
Is that it?
One more.
There's
Oh,
still
there's
some more.
a wave more, yeah. Might be some inside the base.
There's a grenade just got thrown in from somewhere.
Any inside here? Ooh, who built the wiggle? The wiggle's good.
There's a big robot in the water.
Oh, I see him, yeah. I am in the water and regretting life choices. Here he comes. Oh, there he goes. Behind you! Oh, flamethrower's not good.
I have a slight problem with health.
Where'd you go?
The walker is down.
The new one?
Yeah.
Oh, that was quick.
Oh, there's another one.
I'm having to just take a little bit of a breather because I'm critically injured. Or
If
so
you-
my suit tells me.
If you
I
get,
think my suit is a coward.
if you press, you know the little like pods that come out when you kill the
Yeah.
thingies. If you pick them up, it recharges your shield.
Yeah.
Ah.
There's one over here if you want it, that pink one.
It's just auto started recharging it.
Are we done? No, reinforcements coming in
No.
5 seconds. We can't be far off now though. We must be on the last wave.
Yeah. Hopefully, oh,
There it is.
suppression level maximum.
There it is. Once we clear this, we'll be done. Defending our island home. On today,
there's
the
got-
Queen's Jubilee, we shall defend our island home. We'll fight them on the beaches. We'll fight them on the poorly constructed space centers.
But
Oh, hello. Thankfully, he's not looking at me.
big guy's dead.
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh my god, what is that?
Oh, that's the big one. That's the big one.
It's a bigger guy.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Alright, come on. You can get some too.
Another big boy just landed behind us.
He's trying to squish me.
Well, don't be where he is.
Oh, you can take out bits on him to kill him.
You have to take off
Right.
all the bits, yeah. So take out the leg, the armor. Eventually, it'll go down.
Shouldn't he go down if we just take out the legs?
Nope. That'd be far
That's
too
how it
easy.
works in Mech Warrior.
You know, I didn't
Oh,
make Booker
did he
any
just-
easier. Nice.
He exploded.
There's one left, big one-ish one left over here.
You say, oh, there he is.
I run out of ammo, so I need to go and find change weapon to one with that ammo. I'm surrounded by these guys now.
I have a slight problem with ammo.
There's some combat supplies lying around if you want.
It's only a slight problem. I've still got 2,000 rounds left. And yes, just for the record, RetroTech grant me 5,000 rounds at the start of all of this.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Sporky's got critically low health. Oh, no.
I'm on my last 1,000 rounds.
Oh, get out of the menu, you idiot. There was a thing to
Yes,
pick
that's
up.
Attacking you in the menus. You shot my menu.
Use bureaucracy to defeat them. Oh, my health is... Oh...
Superheated
That's-
rainstorm incoming.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh.
you'd think that lasers fire would count as a superheated rainstorm, but apparently...
This is a death
The
storm.
robot's got the right idea. He's gone underwater.
Get peace out. These fools later.
Sentinel nest revealed. What's that?
Oh, so that is that means we're done. And it means that if you want to, it's part of the new update. So if you go there, you can try and get some new technology, like a new gun, stuff, that kind of thing.
Oh, thank God for that. We're
I think-
done, haven't we?
Once we finish these guys, we're done. Yeah.
I'm not in threat anymore.
Oh no, I'm not either. Actually, yeah. Let's leave it then. I guess let them go.
I mean... I've got them trying to kill me still.
Why? Why, Gathern? I need ferrite dust.
Okay, they're searching.
Oh, hello. There's a big boy still out there.
Not for me, it's not.
Can you not see one?
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh,
but
okay,
It's not
cool.
after me. Right, these
I've-
stairs are confusing me.
Somehow...
Go anywhere.
I built
Really
I built an upstairs, but I couldn't get up there. Let's get rid of them and replace it with a ladder. And then we at least should be able to go up then. The hell's the ladder? There it is.
So the Sentinel's gone for everybody else.
Now I've got 30 seconds on the clock left.
Okay.
Those rungs are a bit too far apart for me.
I'm not a big fan of the ladders in this. I don't think they work very well. So we need to build another. Can anyone build a single hydroponic base somewhere? Because that's all we need left to do.
What one are
Didn't
they
you
under
say
the
that you needed ferrite dust for that?
Yes, unless anybody has already got ferrite dust or already has.
Yeah, I don't have any ferrite dust.
Oh balls! I forgot that I was still on the clock. I was like, I'll go outside and get some.
Oh, God damn it. It just all disappeared for me, then I stepped outside and
Just-
instantly got shot again.
Did the exact same thing.
No, mine was all clear.
Oh really? Oh okay. Well,
And then you stepped outside and it triggered everything to start trying to murder me again.
mine are gone in 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm clean. I'm clean, baby.
I'm clean. Retroted?
Yeah, I've been clean for ages. So.
The big massive
Okay.
guy's still out there, though.
Pumping around.
Yeah, I'm watching him out the window. Like, do I go out there? Am I going to be in trouble? I know, off he goes.
Yeah, I'm good going out.
Did he just
Oh,
die?
I come.
I think they were jealous of our flag.
I've
he-
destroyed 50 sentinels.
Did he just
apparently.
collapse? Or has he gone into like hibernation
I
mode?
don't-
It's gone into hibernation mode
I
on
can't
our
see
island.
anything.
That's just the worst.
So there's no point going home. They'll do something wrong in a minute. I'll save the fuel in this park here.
I'm going to see if I can find some ferrite dust underwater. Where is my mining beam? Yes, ferrite dust. Perfect. Give me more. Some pretty cool fish down here, actually. That's cool as fish get. Are you getting your emerald deposit in Retro Dead?
Yeah. After all that.
After all that. This island isn't big enough for both of us squishy men. God damn you, giant robot.
What's the button for the scanner? Not the scanner, the visor.
F.
Keypad in.
Thank you.
Sorry, thumbpad in, sorry, for me. I need some more just regular dust. I'm getting lots of advanced stuff, I just need the basics.
There is. Can we build a roaring hearth?
I've never built one, actually. There's plenty of stuff down here in the water if you need any materials. There's carbon, there's ferrite dust, there's advanced ferrite dust. All kinds of it. Where the hell is the base? How big is this lake? It's bigger than it
Has
looks.
anybody got any objections for building the thingamabobs that allow you to get to your cargo boxes?
Yeah, build cargo boxes, go for it. You can build one upstairs if you want.
I mean, I didn't think it was big enough for the car. Because are they huge?
Yeah, that's if you build it upstairs, you can hook it to the corners of the wall. I think makes it a bit more of a. Unless you want to build it underwater or somewhere else like that.
I mean, I don't know how to do a lot of things at the moment. Okay, there we go. Storage container needs. I've got everything that I need. Okay.
I need 2 metal plates. I've got no room to build 2 metal plates. Oh, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
That's why I'm sort of like, I need a cargo box because I'm carrying shite loads of stuff that I don't really want to get rid of.
Does anyone know where I put the other hydroponic base? I'll put them in the other building, didn't I? There we go. Which has a door over here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. And there is another
Life
hydroponic
support
base.
is failing.
Oh, I need to put plants down. Seriously? Right, we need to power this place first, so I need some power cables. Where are the power cables? Ah, there it is. Nope, that's a supply pipe on an electrical cable.
Missing components. Magnetized. I thought I had magnetized ferret tube. Oh, son of the beasting! The magnetized ferrets in the ship, and it was telling me I could use it because I was near the ship.
You lied to me. So I need to plant gut rot and a mordite. So gut rot, there we go. Requires 40 fecium. Does anybody have any fecium?
Yes, I have 15.
Yeah.
Can you come and plant some gut rot in one of these planters? And I need a little bit more mordite if anyone's got any mordite. You get that from these things, right? Isn't that from...
No, mordite is from creatures that you shoot.
Creatures?
It's,
okay.
Pugnium.
Oh, that's the one, yeah.
Everything else.
I was like, what the hell is this? It's one of the giant walker legs. It's just lying down over here. Right, I'll go kill some fish.
Okay, so if I move that over to cargo, then in my starship I can take this and put it into my backpack. Now I can fly back to you guys.
What better way of fishing than with a laser gun underwater?
Dynamite.
Righty, let us get this
So will
sorted.
the Sentinels never pester us again now? Or...
I think we're clear for a while at least. I don't know if I would imagine it's not permanent, but it's probably giving us some breathing room. Mordite flower, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. How does one rotate? No, I want you to rotate in this. Alright, fine, we'll put it in the wall inside, you lousy.
Did you manage to plant a gut rot, Retroted?
I'm still walking back down the mountain.
Oh, sorry, were you off doing your... Oh, you're off doing your thingy, right?
Yar.
Did you get it?
Yep.
Cool, cool.
Oh, is it Fecium we need?
Yes.
I've got Fecium.
How much have you got?
What 398.
Yeah, we only need 40.
Yeah, I just need to find something that I can drop in. Oh, there we go. My ferrite dust can go over there. That goes into there, and I look at one of these planters. And how do I grow things?
So you go to the build menu, which I don't really know how you get to in thingy,
Yep, I got it.
and then you should be able to see gut rot.
When you say see gut rot, which tab is it under?
It's under the portal tab, the little circular portal.
Okay, yeah, and gut rot. Hey, there we go.
What's next?
I did a thing. I contributed to this mission.
You did. Upload the base report for the Space Anomaly Archive. Upload the data from the base computer. So where did we put the base computer? Oh, there it is. There we go. What do you want us to upload? Logged in as guest. Base operational. Upload base. We're done! We are done! Our beautiful, seamless base is completed.
Oh, do you ever have to come back to this space again?
This shithole end of space again. I do like there's like parts of giant robots around there. I'm quite enjoying that. Like, this is its head, look. Oh, does anyone need a walker brain? They're quite valuable. There's one here.
I could do with a walker brain.
I'm over here if you can see me hovering.
Oh, yeah. Which colour are you again? Oh, 1 second.
Well, I was going to say I'm pink, but that's my character. I don't know what colour my name is. I'm
You're
blue, probably.
blue, and where's
green.
the blue? Green, 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 green. Wait, blue dot. There we go.
I've just seen where you parked your ship.
Yeah, because this island is tiny.
You got it?
So, what is this walker brain?
If you stand here, it should say, like, X for walker brain.
What is it?
No,
There's a
it
leg
does not.
floating in the air.
Is it not?
No, there's nothing here for me.
There's a leg floating in the air. Can anyone else see that? Since you're
No.
above your head. In the car room.
Yep.
I got
Nothing floating around on my screen.
Whereabouts? Where's Retroted?
It's there. It's literally here. I'm just about to fly through it. Oh, it's cool now. There's a big
Ooh.
chicken leg in the air.
Oh, the robot one.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen a couple of those. Oh, I think a frigate just warped nearby somewhere. See if you heard that noise. I mean, somewhere in the sky there's a frigate nearby-ish. Can we give each other stuff whilst we're on the planet, or has it got to be?
No,
Yeah.
we can do it here.
Yeah,
That's
we'll give you
how
stuff.
Retrotech gave me a lot of ammo.
Whereabouts are you, Karen?
I am inside
Inside, right there. Cool.
by my. Oh, there we go.
Oh, you've got it set up. Nice.
Yeah,
So-
it's just box one. So if you've got lots of junk stored in box one, it might not help you too much. It's not helping me that much. I can't move half as much around that I would like to.
How do I transfer to you?
You have to be near him and then open. Well, for us, it's the trade. Like you would transfer in between a ship and your own inventory.
Yeah,
but then
quick
it comes
transfer.
out.
I've got starship capacity, exosuit, freighter, and storage container, but I don't have.
Are you too far away from someone?
I'm right next.
I mean, I can
Oh,
transfer
you're right
stuff
next to him. I can see that.
to you. So if I hover it and then press X to quick transfer, then you're at the bottom of my list.
Yeah, if I go to it on the, you can see on my stream.
Maybe their inventory's full.
Is your
Or
inventory
maybe
full?
no, that's what I'm trying to sort out. Is I've got 3 slots in my inventory.
Let's retro it. Let's have a look. What am I looking to do? Inventory, trade.
What are you trying to trade?
A walker brain.
Don't forget, I've not done anything related to that.
I don't think I can transfer anything though. Have a look at carbon. Oh, okay, I can transfer carbon. Okay. So you can transfer basics, you can't transfer the fancies. Ah, that's a shame.
Or each person needs to have done enough to get whole access to the fences.
Yeah, maybe that's
Around
it. Yeah.
here, look how evil my ship looks out the window through the tinted glass. No, back in there. And then that's it. It's demonic.
Got a picture of Retro Ted's evil craft.
With me in front of it.
It's a very cool. It's actually a really cool picture. Oh, there you go. You are moving in my photo, and the glass is giving you a really weird 3D effect.
How does one emote?
There you go.
Oh yeah, gestures.
Kill it. We don't understand it, kid.
Every time you do it, I'm clicking it, but it's already gone. Put your hand back down by the time it's there. There we go. That's one. The funds. There you go. Get. Ooh. No, that's the button. There we go.
I love the way the text conversation is just going yes, yes.
Shall we
yes.
get a group photo? There we go.
Group photo.
And I'll put the camera back in that room. Back through the door. There you go. Hey, I can't emote though. I don't think. Can I emote if I do F5? Oh, I can do my hero poster. That's pretty cool. Everybody ready?
Wait, no. I'm trying to get back into position because I was trying to get out my emotes. There we go.
3, 2, 1. Emote. I'll need to time that pretty well. Richard, are you pulling anything?
Huh?
Are you pulling
it?
it?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. No, I called it too early in yours, Cameron. Sorry. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, there we go. Now, what emote is that? We all need to do that. We have to get a photo of us all midair, and then that'll be us. We can head back then.
It's the thank you emote.
Thank you. There we go. Right, that's mapped to 3 on my thing, so I can just press 3. I think I should be able to just press 3. We'll give it a try when I get back around there. Drive the camera back around the building. There we go. Does that work? Yes. Right. So we need to get this exactly right to be all in the air at the same time. Right. So we go. Right. 3, 2.
Hang on. No.
Oh, okay.
Are we going on go or are we going on 3?
On go. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Are we going to have a practice one first?
Well, I'll try and get both. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Frozen in place there for a moment.
Let's try that again. Right. 3, 2, 1, go. It's such a bad picture. We can get this. Come on, guys. Right. 3, 2, 1, go. Kind
How
of.
much of a delay are you you're saying go and then so like a second later you're jumping in the air.
Because when I've done it the other way around, you guys are jumping. I'm jumping way before you. If you watch up my stream when I say go, so 3, 2, 1, go. I jump and then you two jump. It must be the stream delay.
So if we jump on 1 and you jump on go.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, almost. So we can totally get that. Right. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh! Me and Karen were perfectly timed in that one. Right, so we're almost there. Right.
See, for me, it was you two were perfectly timed. I was just like, yay! And then it was like, yay. Oh, okay.
Right, let's try, because we'll be here forever otherwise. Right, 3, 2, 1, go. Yes! There we go.
We were totally out of sync on my screen.
Awesome. Right, let us head back to thingy.
Yeah, where'd I park my ship? There it is.
Finish our missions, and then we can call it a night, because it's already 12:30. But it is a bank holiday, so it doesn't really matter so much.
Well, for us childless wonders.
No, that is true, actually. Yeah, that is true.
No, I can't take
For a
off.
short
I've got
doesn't
it.
get full.
I'm just circling the base now. Some sort of holding pattern.
Still trying to get back to my ship.
Oh yeah, there you are.
I've got a void egg in my inventory.
You've got a void egg. I know. Is the void egg the thing?
Living curiosity. An anomalous. I've had that for ages.
That's it. That's the thing. That's the
Entire time I've had it in the back pocket.
That's a living ship. You have.
I've sat on it a few times.
How did you even get that? That's awesome. That's so cool.
I don't know.
Right, are we all airborne? Oh no, I can still see. The lol.
Hang on.
Lol, what's it called? Lol sleep or sleep lol, something like that?
I can take my other one.
You're highlighted
Obviously, does no one fuel these ships? That one hasn't got any fuel either.
Do you need fuel?
Oh, that's alright, I've got a couple more ships. I'll just keep bringing in ships till I can take off.
Oh, is it the landing fuel you're out of?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've got any of that actually. No, I don't think I have. Can you manufacture it?
Oh.
No, you just got to refill it yourself, haven't you?
See, I've always just had the launch system recharger.
Yeah, I do have it, but I realise I've not installed it on a lot of my ships. That's a nice ship. Oh, is that the one from is that the Twitch fighter?
Yeah.
That is a nice ship, that.
Yeah. Oh,
Righty.
no, this one's now out of fuel. It's like, oh.
The next time it happens, you'll have even more ships to cycle through before you get to it. Righty, I can see deployed navigation marker in the distance. Off we go. Oh no, wait, I'm not on the atmosphere. Still in the system. There we go.
We need to return to the Nexus.
Isn't that where the Nexus is?
I don't know. I was just going to summon my anomaly again.
Oh, that'll do the trick. Yeah, that'll do the trick.
I know. Can't because planetary interference. What do you mean planetary interference?
Fish is flying towards Nuberto. Welcome to Nuberto.
Ah. Am I? I just was flying away from the planet. There we go. Someone did an anomaly. It's going into land. It's a good job that this system is really good at catching ships just diving at this hole.
It is a literal lifesaver. They do that. The one's got a really nice white like one of these new ships in white. Looks very, very cool. Righty, here we go.
Meanwhile, in the flying brick.
All you gotta do is find a pirate station, you'll be fine. Gonna collect the mission. There we go. I currently got 2,350 Quicksilver. Still not enough to get that Void Egg.
Complete mission. So what do I do with this Quicksilver nonsense?
So over here, this fellow,
Yes.
Johnny Five Grown Legs, he sells stuff for Quicksilver. One of the things he sells is a Void Egg, which lets you grow your own ship. Look at this guy. What? This guy's skin. Isn't this Artemis? That is Artemis, isn't it?
It looks very similar.
Yeah. You're alive, Artemis. You got out of the computer. Hey, Richard. Can we do a wave? Hiya. Because you're a little bit shorter, it's like so obnoxious to be waving at that height. I'm very sorry.
I've lost my
Let's sit down at
void egg now.
your level.
What do you mean you've lost your void egg?
I had it. It must be in the ship.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I can't
Yeah.
summon the ship. Yeah. Can I? Oh yes, I can. No, I don't know.
What am I trying to do? Oh, that was it. Talk to this guy again.
Yes.
Collect expedition rewards.
He has many things available.
Stop a second.
Sorry?
Stop. Stop.
Oh, there's an egg symbol over there I was heading towards. What does the egg mean?
Player out of teleport range. Oh, no, there.
I was like one step away. Oh, what? Avoid egg? Oh, that is too kind. Thank you very much.
Now you're forced to play No Man's Sky.
Now I'm forced to play it some more. I'll put it in the egg sequences that this device that it's calling me to. Oh, that's for the companion egg that you gave me. I can do some gene therapy. I think I'm gonna try what it is. Ah, finally got the void egg. It's the last thing that we needed. The shell is tough and leathery and twitches when touched. A faint tapping can be heard coming from within. From time to time, it appears to sing. Awesome. Well, I will definitely. I might do a video of that at some point in the future of the void egg story. But for now, I think Sporky is done. He has come from his simple origins as an adventurer, and has explored the galaxy. He's met the robot god, and has built civilizations. He's owned fleets and done trading routes and done all sorts. And thank you very much to Chiron and RetroTed for both making his last outing the absolute best. So thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I'll switch over to chatting.
How do you summon your companions here? I can't do it.
Well, actually, you know what? We'll go back because
there we go. I got it.
I want to see these creatures getting made. You know what? We'll bring out one as well. What should we bring out? Oh yeah, Robodog. There we go. Robodog. There you go. Is he huge to you guys?
Yeah, he's pretty big.
I don't think he's that big when he's on the planet. It's just weird.
Maybe you adopted him when he was a baby and now he's actually grown up.
Maybe. I can give him an ion battery as a treat. There you go. And give him a pat. There you go. There you go, little Robo. He's pretty hyper, to be fair. I'm going to let him do his own thing. But yes, Chiron, do you want to let us know where we can find you?
Hi, yes, I am Chiron Rossmore. You can usually find me on my own Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Chiron Rossmore, on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, where I play a variety of games. Currently playing through Yakuza Like a Dragon, which is the most eccentric JRPG I've ever experienced, and Control, which is a kind of combination crossover between the X-Files and the SCP. Next up will be Control tomorrow at 9 PM.
Yes, and
UK
I will be
time.
there to join as well as Chiron goes through the twisted world of Control, which is very, very strange and interesting. And RetroTeds, where can we find you?
You can find me at twitch.tv/RetroTed, and I will be back on Sunday evening to play Baldur's Gate 2 Shadows of Amn.
How are you getting on with Baldur's Gate 2?
Yeah, no, it's really good. I'm really getting into it now, especially now we're continuing the main quest line. So.
Hey, Mark! Literally right at the end. Oh, I didn't do a shout out for Karen, did I? I'll do one for Karen. Yeah, we have finished No Man's Sky. It is... we've done the main story, we've done the centre of the universe, and Chiron and RetroTed have joined me for some messing about and fighting swarms of sentinels on our own little island that we were building earlier today. It's been really, really fun. Thank you guys for joining me. I've very much appreciated having some company of Sporky's final outing. And yeah, thank you to you guys, everybody who's joined me from day one of No Man's Sky. My very first stream all the way through to here. Coming up next week is probably going to be, I'm thinking Halo. I'm on the fence between Halo and a few other little games, but I'm thinking Halo Infinite. To play a bit of an action game, something a bit more, something Sporky would play in his spare time, I think. The adventurous Sporky. But I've really loved playing No Man's Sky. I've enjoyed playing every bit of it. I don't think I've really had any issues come up that I can think of where I've been like, oh, I'm sick of this game now. I felt like I was kind of getting towards the end of the game for the last few sessions, but still, even then, it wasn't like a drag. It was always something new and exciting. Now Sporky will be a Weedle and sit at your PC for all eternity. Yep, in the box, Sporky. I might get a little Sporky representative somewhere to go on a shelf or something somewhere. I don't know what that would be. Some sort of space pig toy. You know the common space pig toy everyone gets. But yes, so thank you so much for joining me, everybody. Speaking of space adventures, we are going to go and raid Hexcrit Heroes, which are currently halfway through their session, I think. Yeah, they just started back up again. Playing through some Horizons Unknown in the Starfinder adventure that they're calling... it's Horizons of the Vast that they're calling Horizons Unknown.
of the Vast.
Yes, that's the one. There we go. So we're going to go raid over to them. But yeah, it's been a little bit emotional. It's been an absolute pleasure playing No Man's Sky all this time. So you've got a ton more galaxies to explore. Thank you, Anubis. I probably will be doing some more exploring. I probably isn't the last you're going to see of Sporky, but for now, for my main Thursday stream, we're probably going to be moving on to something new. But I have had an absolute blast. Thank you again, and yeah, please join us for the raid over to go and see Hexcrit Heroes in a minute or two. And yeah, and you can catch me tomorrow. I don't know what time that I said I would be doing tomorrow's stream. Let me have a quick look at the Discord. I put the plans in the Discord, so I didn't have to think about them anymore, and then I don't actually know what they are. So tomorrow's stream will be at 11 AM, where we are playing with Ghost of Sunny, playing It Takes Two, the co-op game. We're playing a bit of couch co-op. It won't be on a couch, it'll be at the desk, but still. Followed by some Friday Night Fights with Mark Like Music over on his channel, who's just joined us. And then Friday Night Fights with Kyron Russmore over on his channel. So it's going to be all over the show tomorrow, so come and join us.
Fighting everyone.
I'm just fighting everybody I can come across.
It's Friday Night Frights.
Yeah, Friday Night
my channel.
Fights for Mark, and then Friday Night Frights for Kyron. That's how we spend our nights in the north, Richard. Friday night is fight night.
Buy a pint and a fight.
Exactly. But yes, I'm going to send you over now to Hexcrit Hero so you can enjoy some adventures in space. You can continue the journeys as Sporky has enjoyed exploring the world of what is it, Elucid, the main one now, rather than Hilbert, whatever it was. Anyway, it's all done now. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful week ahead. If I don't see you across the next few days, I'll be streaming quite a chunk. But until then, have a good time. Cheers. Bye bye now.
Bye.